right, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you're having a wonderful day. It's kind of been a big one, dude. We woke up first hour 3,000%. And you did wake up with good news, China deal, people hyping that up, some of the biggest earnings this week. There was a lot of bad news for gene editing stocks, and then there was a lot of buyouts and other offers for like biotechs and some other ones. But big day, I'd say really big week. We're wrapping up the month. Is it the quarter? I guess after this, you get all the buybacks turned on. Seasonality turns extremely positive, and then we see where all of this leads us. So other than that, we are a couple minutes out here from Philo. I was just setting up. I'm going to probably set up one more. I hope y'all locked in. And let's have a good day. Yeah, and then check out Qualcomm. That was the news. We talked about it a little bit in advance on kind of getting ready for that one. I thought something was coming, and it did. But that news was big. They're pretty much coming out with a chip to compete with NVIDIA. And I don't know. Qualcomm's deadly, dog. You know, Qualcomm is the reason why you have a lot of the tech you have now. Shout out San Diego. But they own a lot of good patents and all that. So we'll see. There's also like quantum news on like AMD, but that one didn't really go. Actually, I think it did. Hold up. I think my premiums, I'm going to sell that shit. Oh shit. Yeah, it did go, bro. What the fuck? So yeah, that we woke up first hour, 3,000. Oh, there he is. There's Joshua. Yeah, I'm gonna sell one of those Am Dizzles. I didn't like it as much. I got one set that's still up, but yeah, I just dumped those. Okay. Alrighty, but yeah, get ready. Target went up. A few others, but yeah, man, let's talk. Let's talk life, dog. Let's talk life. Life is good. If you don't agree, I would rejoice because it's going to get good. And then if life is good, I hope you are prepared for life to go bad so that you could always understand how good your life is. They don't feel me. All right, give me a sec. Jesus. Jesus. Praise God. Amen, amen. It's a call, baby. Yeah. If we talking plays, yeah, I'm in there like swimwear. I've been there. I've done this shit for 10 years. You could have it all, but you been scared. Big scare. Funny part, there wasn't even risk there. My thoughts been my own, yeah, I've been clear. No fear. Oh dear, who you try to control here? My God is the weapon, I ain't boasting. Nah, it's done. Daddy said it's finished. Made me in his image, but that always made me timid. Wonder why we different, don't you ever get it twisted. It's the only way we get it, set apart from the start. And the heart isn't ours, it's a hippie with the love, but it's David with the sword. I want peace, so that means you gon' kill me if it's war. Nietzsche, Trotsky, can't beach on the arc. Want it easy or hard, want a genie or a god, then believe me, lil' bro, you a child, you a son of the highest in the bud. Don't deny it, we don't like it when they tell us who we are. I can tell you who I was, I can tell you who he is. I can make another song that's telling y'all about the crib, but for a second, keep it real, it's not the reason they will kill. It's the freedom in believing, they want death to bring the will. But I'd rather have it now, and I ain't never backing down. Lion gonna eat me or turn his ass around. Either way, I will remain up in his name and say a prayer. Here, let's say it now. Jesus. I put Jesus on the beat so I can listen to it. I got reason to believe that we living in it. You could say it's one hell of a decision in it. Ay, if we talking plays, yeah, I'm in there like swimwear. I've been there, I've done this shit for 10 years. You could have it all, but you been scared, big scare. Funny part, there wasn't even risk there. My thoughts been my own, yeah, I've been clear. No fear, oh dear, who you try to control here? My God is the weapon, I ain't boasting. Amen. Free the chat until the chat free. We are, baby. They don't realize it yet, but I am. You know what I'm saying? They don't get it yet. That's why. You'll see. You'll see, baby. You'll see. Finger to the sky. Point one back at you, dog. Point one back at you. It's inside. Intel inside. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, boys and gals, I got a good Philo. You know, I tried not to go too crazy, so, because usually I come back on Monday, bro, and I just be, I got a lot. It was good, though, bro. I enjoyed the weekend. I hope you did, too. I hope y'all feeling blessed. And, yeah, man, I look forward to sharing more with you guys every day, man, and I like to see everybody grow in every way, and that's why I really today what we're going to talk about I think is important, and I hope you could understand me a little bit more, but also yourself, which is important, man. It really is. I was telling y'all the other day, man, it's easy to live life backwards. You know that? It really is. Yeah, I don't know if you're not a human, dude. Okay, I know that sounds crazy. You are a human, but you're not. You're a spiritual being, brother. Okay, you're not a human having a spiritual experience. You are a spirit having a human experience. A lot of people don't get this. So I think you're beautiful and special, and I think there's so many things that show it if you just only looked, man. So I like expanding minds, and honestly though too, bro, you gotta pray and you gotta make sure this is for you. I talk to a lot of people, bro, and I don't know the reality, do you guys realize all of the view counts that you see on YouTube are not correct? That's what I'm telling. There is just thousands and thousands of people, and it's mind blowing. And even then, that's why I don't know, bro. You guys realize I don't think people have 200% of a paying audience above their average. And I'm telling, it's weird how people come out of the woodworks and all of that. So I'm only saying this to you so you guys understand, I don't know who I am talking to. I do have a certain group in mind, and I've told you from the beginning of this year, man, prove to me you're real. Prove to me that you're human and all that. But at the same time, it's I really do care about the people that, show me your long term. Show me what you have done with the content over the last 5-6 years. Show me. If you have it, you're securing your future. I don't care who you are, what you came from. It don't matter. It inspires me if you share the background that I have. And I'm saying, it's I want you guys to secure this. And with what's coming and what we have coming up in the future, both near and midterm, I know there's an opportunity, and I want you to be ready. And now, if you haven't, or you uprooted the tree, or you're not locked in, get locked in. And that doesn't mean pay me. And I really hope too, it's just odd because, I think a lot of these problems, the way I've seen people, not really pay attention to what we have going on and then come back and act surprised. And I get people complaining to me. I get emails, and it's you guys, I hope you realize in an odd, ironic way, is if you just complain to YouTube, someone's just wow, I finally got a Philo notification. You know what I'm saying, bro? It's dog, if y'all just use that same energy in the same complaining, if you just complain to YouTube, some of the guys who have been having our back with this, I think you would be avoiding a lot of this stuff, but that's what I'm saying, because a lot of it's YouTube, bro. I can't control it. And I'm saying, bro, there is the Chad runs way deep, dude, and it's actually insane. So I love it, and I think it's glorious. But at the end of the day, man, you guys got to make your choice, and I do think it's awesome. But I really hope you all grow, and grow is important. Grow is important. Growth. So amen. So that being said, let me open it up with what I told you a little earlier, and one of the Philos from last week, man. This one melts my heart, bro. You guys have no idea. That's what I'm saying, bro. I don't know if you feel it or not. And some of you, I encourage you to. Believe me, I don't know what's going on in your life, good or bad. But I feel like everything is perfect. And not in like some weird utopia way, not on some fucking Delulu shit. Just like straight up, like, dude, you don't have too much, you don't have too little. And let me just tell you this right now, bro. If you're thinking you have too much, be careful. You're thinking you have too little, be careful. That's not where you want to be, because that's not the truth. This is what I'm gonna share. I'm gonna share another part of this with you. But like I'm telling you, man, this has humbled me so greatly, bro. You have no idea. And it's because it's true. It's real, bro. Look at some of y'all, man. I encourage you. Be hopeful. Take heart. Understand your brain, your potential, all of this. Because, like, dude, straight up, you are especially if you're listening to me right now, man. I think some of y'all, you don't have enough to the point where you could still learn. You're still open-minded. You're not, you know what I'm saying? And you have enough to not be demoralized. That's why I'm like, dude, you don't understand how big of a gift that is right now. It's one of the greatest. That's why I rejoice. And vice versa, bro. I'm telling you, it's not as if you have a point where God has given you a thorn and there's things in your life that are still pushing you, making you have to work, making you have to be challenged, bro. It's like, think about it. You're still here. You're still alive. That means you're thriving, brother. It hasn't taken you out, and it won't. And it's all meant to be, brother. You know, let me put it this way. I heard this one. Are you ready? Just pray that you're going to get the bus, right? Let's say there's a bus, and you're like, God, don't let me, God, I can't miss this, God, I need it. Pray your hardest. But you know what you do after you pray, brother? Run as hard as you can. You go ask God to not miss the bus and go pray and run. You understand me? Run. You know why? Because you run as fast as possible, chasing it. You don't say, God, oh, pray, God, give me this. I need this. Stop begging. I told you that. You have authority. So, don't get me started. But like, dog, for real, you're not going to waltz and oh, God, I prayed. Yeah, no, run. You know why, bro? Because even if you give it your hardest and you miss that bus still, my brother, that wasn't your bus. Oh, God got another. Dog, they don't feel me, bro. So, dog, everything's perfect right now, and I need you to understand that. And not in ego, not in, oh, it's perfect, I could do whatever I want, oh, nothing bad will happen. No, dude, I'm just like, for real. Look at how you've grown. Everything in your life that has been enough. That's what I'm talking about. Enough. And even the pain, bro. Even the darkness, even the times of emptiness, loneliness, my brother, it's enough. It was enough to get you to seek. Was it not? Was it not enough to get you into new things? So rejoice. I love it, dude. You have no idea. Like I said, bro, last week when I got to talk with some people, man, and just like, dude, I got to talk with people and they're friends of mine, but some of my friends have things that I'm like, damn, they have everything you could imagine. And that's why I'm like, dude, they can't get excited, some of them. Some of them still do, and that's why I love them. And I still love the ones who can't, but I love everybody. But it's just like, it's sad. I would never want to go through that. But we're all vulnerable. That can happen. And it's just like, dude, just trust me. You have enough, man. Some of y'all, it's beautiful. And I'm telling you, the moment you tap into this and realize it, that's where that appreciation comes from. That's where that value comes in. That's what I'm saying, bro. You can't tell me, like, bro, I'm so grateful that I don't have too much. I'm grateful because I recognize I don't have. It's not like he gave me nothing. You know what I'm saying? And that goes for all of you. And so you got, whether it's children, your families, your work, again, even the struggles in life, dude, I encourage you to realize the perfection and how this is all leading to something. And that's what I want to share with you today, this first part. They're all kind of intros, bro. I'll give it to you, but I need you to realize this. God is precise. And I saw this. I copied and pasted this, and I just wanted to read it to you because I love this. Do you realize everything in your life has been precision demolition? That's why, too, my brother, leave vengeance to the Lord. That's why I'm saying I keep warning y'all. I warned some people. Wall Street, you got notice. All you guys copying, hurting the little ones, doing it so, again, I've even called you out specifically. You're on notice. Guess what? I'm not going to do shit to you. You know why? Because I'm a flawed human. My vengeance, my reaction will always be flawed. I am not God. But God is precise. He knows everything. He knows good and bad. He knows how to precisely affect without changing the timelines, without messing things up. Oh, I give him the glory. I will give the vengeance to the Lord. Same thing with everything in your life. It has been a precision demolition. Do you understand? I'll explain it. God has been orchestrating black swan events in all of your lives specifically to destroy every false thing that you have built your identity on. Tell me I'm wrong. What you thought was bad luck here and there, my brother, it was precision demolition. Do you understand? And you know why? It was unpredictable. Black swans. You've gone through things. You know why? Because my brother, if you saw it coming, you would have braced for it. Very simple. Think about it. So I don't know if you get it. It's amazing. And this is the thing. This is what I want to add to it. This is what I want to tell you guys about. This is why I don't know if you've realized. I didn't realize it till recently. This is part of my behavior. You guys don't get it. My brother, the false self will never dismantle itself willingly. Did you get what I just said? God has destroyed every false thing you built your identity on. And that's what I'm talking about. That's the false identity. My brothers, you know why you should watch out copying? This is why I want you to learn. I don't want you to build a false identity. My brothers, every single thing. Look around. That's why I'm saying you need to learn this so it's you. You need to follow that. We can't all copy each other. It's like when we play Battlefield. It's funny. Because I'll play Battlefield with the Chads and I could tell which games are going to go good or bad. You know why? If everybody snipes with me, we're going to do terrible. If everybody has a role, we do it. We do amazing. It's funny. But that's what I think you should focus on. False identity. That's why I'm like, bros, I think some of my behavior, shaking it up, waking some people up, I'm glad, because I don't want there to be an opportunity to build a false identity. That's what I'm saying. Some of y'all, even with the politics, you don't really care about it. But then you're acting like you do. False identity. The stocks, the news, the info, the trading. You want to do this. Is it you or not? Don't build a false identity. Because you know why? It's not. The only way to dismantle it is these black swan events. That's why when Josh is all of a sudden, nope, not anymore, it's shocking to some. Or again, now what? If it wasn't really you, it's going to be disturbing. Or it's going to change it. But you cannot build a false identity. You must be you. I have been stressing this so much, and I believe in y'all. But you got to really ask yourself, man, what have you built what is your identity, and what have you built it around? Now, don't get too caught up into this question. You might start chopping off body parts, but at the end of the day, this is what our world has become about. It has been identity and identity politics and all these things, but no, it's about just don't build a false identity. Because my brother, there's only one way it gets fixed. It's through precision demolition. And the more and more you find your real self, your real skill, all of it, brother, it's going to be a beautiful thing. That's why I'm investing in this. That's why we have to. And that's why I'm not going to leave you guys any opportunity to build a false identity of what we got here. You need to take everything, grow with it, but grow into you. That's what we need. Because that, my brother, we are going to change the world. And we all got a role to play. And guess what? We're not all playing the same role. But you must build around it. Because once you know yourself, brother, That's what I was telling you the other day. Without anybody don't matter what they say, what they do, nothing. Because you know who you are. My brother, good way to know who you are, know where you came from, and know your father. So yeah, bro, I think it's big. I think it's super big. So that's the first part of it, man. And I don't know. It's really, really exciting. But where else? I got one big topic I want to talk about today, but I have a bunch more of these intros. Yes, the mind. And I'm going to keep reminding you, because this is very important. Yeah, UK steel seeks alliance with US and EU to counter Chinese oversupply. But I've got to remind you, I have to, continuously. My brother, your mind is a vacuum. You know what that means? It's going to get filled up with there's a force behind it. Do you not get it? There is a force in your mind. So think about it. What's going to happen? Imagine like a wind tunnel. Your head, your mind, brother. You are either filling it up or it's going to get filled up with something. Maybe just air. But you need to understand this. I've said it so many ways. You either control your mind or you get controlled by it. I don't know. It's so easy, but not. Because that's what I'm saying. Where are these ideas coming from? Why do you think that way? My brother, it's either you had the thought or your experience in all these things caused the reaction. My brother, Earl Nightingale, be the commander of it. Command your mind. You were that little driver. So, and I don't know, man. I thought about this the other day. Just, God is everywhere, brother. And he's so important. But God sees everything. And I remember hearing this, man. You know, like, I remember you hear this as a kid, like, you know, God's watching. I remember being a kid, and if I did something wrong, I was like, oh, I'd be like looking up, like, oh man, you know, God is omniscient spy thing that looks at you, right? Right? A lot of us growing up, or even now, even as you get older, bro, people will be like, God's watching you. Oh, my brother, that's a good thing. I'm grateful. Let me help you understand it a little better. You know, instead of looking up or thinking someone's looking down at you, I want you to think about what's inside of you. Think about a bunch of little AI cameras all collected. Like, what's that? Like flock. Yeah. I think it's bigger than that, but I don't know. If you can't believe the idea of like a big man looking down, seeing everything, what about a bunch of the big man spread out all amongst everybody looking out from you? A bunch of mustard seeds looking out. How about that? You know, I've been trying to give you guys these simple analogies because I'm telling you, your brain is so powerful. Your brain is the hardware. That right there, man, what we are all been born with is something that's why I'm saying you must control it. And if you do, I'm really confident that the answer that you're looking for, all of your answers you have them already. You know what I'm saying? It's not like you learned it already, but I'm telling you, it's all within that factory. You have, this software is crazy. And my brother, you see your eyes, my eye, everything. God, he's everywhere. That, like I said, a bunch of little mustard seeds looking out. Now that, I could see that. If it's too hard to grasp the other version, I think it's all there. But God is everywhere, brother. And you know, and can I tell you guys something? I heard this too. I love it. Bro, I love this too. You know why? Because some of y'all are rude. And y'all don't really want the truth. That's why I'm saying you need to find it on your own. That's why you got to leave. But I said this to my sister. I told her, I said, I love you. I was like, man, you're not going to, your attitude, your words, everything will change the moment you really encounter it. But you will encounter the truth on your own. Not because I made you, not because, you know, you were challenged. It's none of that. It's on your own. And that's why I'm saying, like, bro, a lot of y'all, even the Christians, the so-called Christians, the so-called Muslims, the so-called Jewish people, all of them, you guys don't see it? Everybody try to control it and tell you the book and this. Let's be real. You can make the book say anything you want. There's 1,000 versions. You know, they have Bible versions based around sex. So what are we talking about? There's many people have, what did the Bible let's be real. You can make the book say whatever you want. Even if it wasn't edited at all, you would still have a bunch of humans. I thought it says this. Aren't you this? You should practice this. It says you must do this. So now you do what I say because the book, or you're not this. No? Come on. Like I said, just like an apology. You don't care about an apology. You care about your image. So, you want to know, I tell you what the book is? Or the spirit, man? I don't care any way you want to word it, any way you want to say, tell me to do this, tell me to do that, or I'm not this, or I'm not that. Bro, they all liars. It's simple. You know what the spirit says? Only one thing. It says a lot of things, but there's one thing it says. Come. That's it. That's all. He says, make way for it and arrive. That's it. That's what it says. Go. Take the book. Say whatever you want with it. Go manipulate it for your purposes. Manipulate it for this. Oh, you don't even believe, but you want to put the word. Okay, it says, come to me. That's what it says. The spirit gently just loves you and calls you forth. You don't get it? Tell me I'm wrong. Everything else, we could debate about it all day. We could go for it, but that's what I'm saying. The real spirit, a real, genuine, you're looking for it earnestly. That's what I'm saying. Some of y'all, man, you righteous men. So think about it. And like I'm saying, though, there's the way, the truth, and the light. There's only one way. I know some people don't like hearing that in modern days, but that's what I'm telling you. There's one way, and he says, come to me. It's free. It's lovey. I'm telling you, it's crazy. So say what you want. Do what you want. And that's why I'm saying, are you listening to man or are you listening to God? You'll know. It's easy. Man will confuse you. God will not. Man will control you and put a chain on you. God will not. That's the reality. That's why they get mad. They're like, well, what do you mean? Again, this is not a license for sinning. This is not a license to be a terrible person. But do you get what that's the beauty of it. Find the middle. You'll see it. But the spirit says, come to me, bro. That's all it's saying. Oh, it wants you to commune with it. Commune with your Father, your Creator. Figure out where you came from, bro. Figure out why you're here. Not turn around 3 times, say this, you could only do that. You can't do this, you do that. Nope. Again, are you afraid of God or man? Don't be afraid of those who could hurt your body. Be afraid of the one who could hurt your body and soul. You know, and that's what I was saying, man, earlier, whether it's anything around here, bro. And this is what I've realized. I've always known it, but it's a good reminder. You know, because I was telling my mom a lot of stuff. I told her I was only able to tell her the dream. I had one, and I was like, yeah, it's crazy. But everything else was just, I was telling her even like some of the crazy stuff, like the Atlas shit, all that. And it's because I told her, I'm mind boggled by it. That's the only thing I don't know. Out of like a lot of things, I have a general idea. We have that DBRG, that's the Elon one. If there's an Elon headline, it'll go. If not, it'll fade. But yeah, I was sharing it with her, and I was telling her, I was like, it's confusing. And instantly, she's just like, yeah, well, it's simple. She says, if it brings confusion, it's not God. That's it. And now that's the thing, though, is that I don't think we know yet on that topic, but a lot of things. But like we were talking about, man, there's a time when the seed is in the ground, building the roots before sprouting. That's not confusion. That's just the way it works. You get what I'm saying? So, but just don't forget that, man. The Spirit does bring clarity. That's what I'm saying, man. People confuse you with their doctrines, the contradictions. I might even confuse you. That's why I tell you, go straight to the Father. You don't need me for it. You know that, right? I don't have a monopoly on it. And anybody who tries to, that's a lie. You go to it. You get it. The Spirit called you, go get it. Simple. But if it will bring you clarity. There will be times you won't know the answer, but you will still have clarity. That's not what confusion is. Real confusion. That's why I don't like these people who bring confusion. And that's why I've said a lot this year. I think you could recall. From the tariff stuff to all of it. I said clarity. We need clarity. Shame on anybody not making the clarity more foggy. But yeah, man, keep that in mind. So, the final thing, too. I got 2 for you. And then I got 1 more and we'll end it. Not that bad. But have you guys ever heard of Plato's cave? We've talked about it before. I have had a philosophy on it actually already. So I'll give you the Google definition. You know, what is it? The allegory Plato describes people who have spent their entire lives chained by their necks and ankles in front of an inner wall with a view of the empty outer wall of the cave. They observe the shadows carried by the inner wall. They are visible to the chained prisoners. They walk along the wall with a fire behind them, creating shadows. Yeah, it goes on deep. It's this idea of living in the... I thought they were giving me a simple one. Oh, I love it. I love this. We've talked about this. It's actually a really deep philosophical concept, but I'm bringing it up not for what you think. Meta and ANGY deepens clean energy pact. Keep an eye on DBRG. It's unrelated, but that moved. Remember, last time you had one of these was tech. Oh, are they not public? I think it's foreign. Yeah. EINGO. EINGO. And Meta was his name. NG. Yeah, they didn't move, but it's an ADR. Yeah, I keep it on watch. It's up 2 cents, but it's not moving. And then Bitcoin's on the high. So, Plato's cave. But yeah, I don't want to talk about that. Because he talks about the cave and the prisoners and all of it, but there's another part of it. And it was actually Socrates. So, Plato gives you the cave. Socrates describes escaping it. It's pretty fascinating. So what happens? And what does Socrates say about the cave? You know, you get out this cave, you have this worldview. You know, what's going to happen? You imagine life, you're in a cave and how it affects your thoughts and ideas. But what happens when you leave the cave? Tell me, if you grew up living in this cave and all you saw was darkness and shadows and all that your whole life, what would happen when you stepped out? What's the first thing? I love it, yeah. Easy, bro. Google partnership with NEE. I feel like you're getting a lot of these energy ones. They haven't moved though yet. I think that one might be late. So think about it though. Yeah. These are this is not biblical. This has nothing to do with it. Yeah, and it talks about really bright light. And how your light would hurt your eyes and you would have to adjust. That's the first thing that happens when you get out the cave. A very, very bright light. And then you got to adjust to it. And then what is the adjustment though? Think about it. You went from seeing life as one way. this cave, you get out, first thing you blinded by light, then what happens? Let me ask you this. What is a way to know that you have gotten out of the cave, assuming you didn't see a blinding light? Based on the consequence, I could tell you if you were in the cave or not, or if you escaped it. Fresh air? Wind? Sky? Distance? Nope. Think about it. How would I know? I could tell anybody. I could look at anybody and say and know if they were. I could know if you're Plato or if you're Socrates. It starts with the light. It be blinded, but then you adjust. And do you know what the adjustment is? It happens in what you start to value. That's what it is. You could tell who. So if you tell me you got the same values, I still think you're in the cave. Because one day you're going to get out of the cave, and the adjustment process is the value adjustment. Then you start to value things differently. Your eyes, it starts to, again, it's adjusting and it's seeing things differently. That impacts value. Mark Zuckerberg appoints Vishal Shah key role in AI team. Oh, so my brothers, depending on the levels of value you hold, what you value, that right there is displaying your adjustment process, or whether or not you're still in the cave. See, and you want to know what the funniest part about this story is? Are you ready for this one? My favorite. Same exact thing happened to Paul. Yes, there's a biblical analogy to this same story. Maybe this is where they got it from. But what happened with Paul? He gets on the road to persecute some Christians, knocked over, blinded by a light, and then he starts valuing things differently. That is what's going to happen, my friends. And I'll tell you, if you still value the things that don't matter, I don't think you have began the journey. I think you're in the cave. My brother, you get hit with the light. Child of the light, you become the light. Your values are going to change. Literally, think about your eye. In the cave, you're valuing, again, everything is different. That's why in the beginning, the light it seems painful. In the beginning, the light, you don't see it yet. It has a different value. But then how you take in and perceive stuff, it starts to change in value. Light, objects, fire, it has a different value in the cave, a different value outside of the cave. Ask Paul, the same thing happened. He went from one thing to the next because of the light and then the values. So if you ever get confused on it, that's a good way to look at it. Or again, if you're asking, what are you going? And like I'm saying, sometimes the seed is planted. You're either done with the adjustment and seeing more different values, or you're probably being blinded by it now, or you're refusing to step out of the cave. So, there is that. I hope you enjoy it. And I will end it with the final thing, my brothers. And I think this relates to your true self. And that's why I hope that all of the precise demolitions of the false identities in your life, I hope you listen to it. I hope you become you, and who, again, you will value this differently. I think once you see the light, you are going to value who you are differently. Once you get out of the cave, brother, I really think you're going to, your value of you, your originality, everything, you're going to see it. Otherwise, you're still in the cave. But let me just tell you, all of you, true strength is not found in what you start doing. It's actually in what you stop tolerating. Did you know that? Let me put it another way. Greatness begins with refusal, not with action. So this is what I've been trying to share with a lot of y'all. Think about the foundation I've gone over several times today. You don't get it? You think I'm trying to hold you back? Why would I give you all the fucking Qualcomm so early? Oh, why would we have a long term for years and years? Why this year? Think about it. My brother, I'm not worried about that. You think it's action? No. Greatness begins with your refusal, brother. You must say no to the 90% of the spending, 90% of the world. You must say no to right now and say, I'm going to go for the future. I say no to anything that gets me away from my alignment. Man, I say no to anything that isn't going to be me and fully me. Oh, I hope you feel me, bro. This is one of the most important lessons. How many of you think your greatness is going to be by what you do? Come on, who taught you this? The world, the TV, everything says you got to do something, right? My brother, I think you need to stop something. You think everybody doing something. Look around. You think that's where you get your power, your strength? No, it's can you say no? Can you say no with authority? Can you refuse the things that'll slow you down? Can you refuse the things that are going to get in your way? Are you going to refuse the secondary missions so you could go with the primary mission, brother? Have they taught you that? Are you thinking like that? Or you think, I need to trade, I need to do this, I need to do that, I got to go that, No, you need to start saying no to bad decisions. You need to really start refusing anything that doesn't align with who you are, why you're here, what you're created to be, all of it. Think about it. Because, bro, every single refusal, what do you think is going to happen? You're going to grow. You don't think so? Try it. If you don't believe me, try it. At the same time, I would argue the people who don't believe me are constantly still, you guys are accepting everything. You need to refuse the little thought in your head. I refuse. You haven't noticed? Have I not given you an example of just straight refusal? Because I like it. Not everybody's going to like it, but that's what greatness is. I didn't get this far by accepting everything. If that was the case, I wouldn't have been buying all those homes while they were still cheap before anybody was talking about inflation. I wouldn't have had the long term as a fucking elementary or even with poor parents. I saw something. I said no to things. That's what you have to do. Some of you got here by refusal. Don't forget that. It has nothing to do with your action. Action is the secondary, the third. My brother, if you don't start refusing, we will never get to the point where your actions will be great. You have overwhelmed and accepted everything. That's not going to get you anywhere. Greatness begins with refusal, not with action. All of you are on a journey, and guess what? If you don't think part of your journey to get to the treasure doesn't require you saying no to a couple things along the way, you are tripping. All right, NEE's now hitting off that headline. It looks like it was old, but now it's moving like it just came out. But y'all don't feel me? Think about it. You're on a little narrow, windy road. All these things are going to throw something at you. Come here. My brother, what's going to happen? You're going to have to say no. That's what's going to be the difference. You know what's going to separate y'all? Which one of you refused the bad decisions? Which one of you refused the gambling? Which one of you refused the propaganda? Which one of you refused to believe that they said you ain't going to get this, you ain't going to get that, it'll never be possible? Did you refuse it or did you accept it? That's all. That's what's going to separate you. I'll know. Everybody will know. I feel like life is already separated between the people who can refuse and the people who just say yes to everything. Accept everything. Yeah, Fox is pumping it now. Damn, they front ran that. That's why I'm saying that. I thought it was late. Now they're pumping it on Fox, so be careful. So that's why, man. And like, if you're at the stage right now where you're not refusing anything, and that's what I'm saying, bro. The gate. I don't really think we have a discussion, because I'm refusing you. You don't get it? I encourage you to refuse the things that don't align. That will be the beginning of your journey. Let me put it this way, man. If y'all have just been accepting everything and you have not started to refuse the things that benefit that are going to hurt your future, I don't think you have started at all. Thank God the Lord is patient and you have time. Because I really could say some of you have not started your journey to greatness at all. It will start with your refusal. The day you say, you know what? That's a small piece of poison. It may not be nothing today, even if I did it 100 times, bro. It may not lead, but that's, you think about it. You accept it. Oh, what are you doing? You have to start the first refusal of the thing that's going to pull you away. The first refusal of the idea that says you won't have things, that says you won't do this. That says you have to refuse. Yeah. Jesus, devil took him up. That's that story. It's all about refusal. That's what made him great. I mean, amongst many other reasons. Don't get it twisted. But imagine when it's push comes to shove, that's exactly the negotiating, the compromise. You know, because I'll tell you, bro, I don't think people get it. Do you not realize the compromise? Compromise is part of a culture of death. You guys, I don't know if people get it. That's what's the scary part about now. You don't think it's weird how people are so nilly-willy about death? Don't matter if you're talking Ukraine. Don't matter if you're talking the kids in the Middle East. Look around, everybody. Dog, somebody will kill you if you step on their shoe. Somebody will kill you just because I like the video? Come on. That's a culture of death. We live in a culture of death, all of us. That's what he came to defeat. Like I said, you're from heaven. Your job is to show your culture to a thing called time. This world we live in, bro, the way it's changed is a culture of death. Look around. And that's what happens. You don't know how it starts in a list. It's one domino. It starts with the distrust of leadership and authority. I've been there. You know why? I can't even believe my leaders. I can't. How did we have such good people in this country and all we have representing us is a bunch of fucking pigs? A bunch of people all enriching themselves on both sides. Come on. How? And now look at us. We all have a distrust of authority. We don't believe them. And then what happens? Then you go down to liberalism. Now let's do whatever we want. No, we do this. That's it. What happens with what comes after liberalism? You don't know? Lawlessness. I'm not against liberalism. I just know what happens. You don't get liberalism without a distrust of authority. And then what happens after that? There's no law. You get lawlessness. Everybody's going to do whatever they want. If everybody's going to be a liberal and do whatever they want, how are you going to control it? What do you mean a law? What do you mean order? Fuck out of here. Doesn't work like that. And then you know what happens? Then you got to then it gets to permissiveness. And that right there is where the start of your greatness starts to get impacted. For you are raised in this culture that leads to death, but guess what? It's telling you got to permiss everything. Everything. Now it's weird if you don't do stuff. You know that? You asking me, should I live at home? Now they'll tell you what's weird or not. What if I told you I was a virgin? I said I'm so-and-so age. If I looked at any of a girl, and let me ask you this, if a girl was 25 years old and she says she was a virgin, what do you think everybody in America would say? You're like, what? Think about it. That'd be weird nowadays. You either call her a liar or you say that's weird. Why? That's permissiveness. What have we came to think about it, bro? That's not that shouldn't be weird. I hate to break it to you. I like sex, but at the end of the day, I think I was molded by a culture of death. Why do you think people have so much unfulfilling everything? Because then guess what happens after permissiveness? Compromise. You're negotiating. Now you got to permiss everything. Now we compromise and left and right. You don't even know what you want anymore. And the moment you do, you're willing to change it. If push come to shove, you're changing it. And now then where's the morality? How can I have morality if if my culture is built on compromise? Yes, thou shalt not murder, but right? Thou shalt not steal, but we compromise, and there's no what's the law? There's nothing. And then what happens after immortality or immorality, excuse me? We start to make up our own. We re-engineer it. Now it's like, well, you're moral if you show the kids a bunch of Netflix shows. Well, yeah, you moral if you give everything away and hurt yourself, then you're moral. Well, we get to tell what it is. Now we make up our own morality. No? And then guess what happens when you re-engineer that? Welcome to the culture of death. Culture of violence. It ends at devaluing the lives of humans. That's what it is. Tell me I'm wrong. Go ahead. I don't think you could disagree with me. We've all lived our lives. Look at it. We all live it. That's why none of y'all waking up being like, wow, we live in a great world now. Wow. Why does everybody want to go back? My brother, that famine has led to a culture of death. We all live in it. You are either going to live or die. That's what we were always promised. So, yeah. You tell me, bro. That's what I'm saying. We're at number 5, right? We're at 4 and 5 right now. Permissiveness and compromise. Before you know it, there won't be a floor, foundation, a law to stand on. And then we make up our own. But that's why, all of this. So like I'm telling you, your greatness begins with refusal, not with action. You know that? Strength is not about what you add, my brother. Strength is about what you carve out from the things that were supposed to be destroyed. Or after what is destroyed, you're left with something. And whatever you refuse, you destroy. And then what you have remaining is the greatness. You can't have everything. Everything is a culture of death. Look around. You're going to have to say no eventually, bro. And maybe this Philo doesn't hit. Down the line, it will. I promise you. You know that? Some of y'all are going to have to say no one day. And I think some of you have gone a long time in life without having to. God bless. That's a privilege. But greatness and everything involved, and even to the point, let me put it this way. If you're not going to be refusing for greatness now, you will be refusing for survival later. So make your choice. All right? And I have one more, but I'm going to save it. I'll save it for you because I want you to get this. So I love you all. Take that to the bank. That is your philosophy, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you guys are subscribed. We're live Monday through Friday, 30 minutes before open. Drop your thumbs up on the video. Ta-da! I like this one.
I'm just tryna taste some, so let me taste. I'm just tryna eat some, so let me eat. I woke up in beast mode, they still asleep. Told them hit they free throws, and back on day. I can hold the L, bro, that's on me. Told them take the game slow, keep the pace. Looking at the table, my enemies don't know where I came from. I'm lucky T, money ain't the motive.
Confirm that we're the ones that get the West jumping. From what I know, you shouldn't leave until you left something. She acting bougie now, but I can see the...
Yo, that was his... Why did that come up next? That's not Philo approved, bro. That's not Philo. That's my workout, because they know Beast Mode is a workout song, bro. I don't know why he... That's crazy, bro. I was in the bathroom, bro. that's funny. Let me confirm that we the ones that get the West jumping. Amen.
I don't wanna ride that. Yeah.
Pleasant out, Pluto.
Rollie on my wrist. Nah, I don't wanna ride that. Pull up in a big body, I don't put a tap back. Hit me with the divvy, I don't even need the NASDAQ. Skinny and she pretty, I don't even need the ass fat. Guinea was a freebie, I don't even need a fast one. I was never greedy, I just never fucking had shit. Now I bet that I ain't never fucking going bad shit. Please start back in, y'all need man skin. Little more balance and a lot of bit of can. Pull it to the valley, got these motherfuckers counting. Pulling up the line, so got it looking like a million. When I put them on the motherfuckers daddy. But it's on my father, I don't give a fuck about it. I'm still in the game like a screaming athlete. Got a little fame, but it ain't changed nothing about me. Nah, it's the same old J. Used to smoke more J, still make dumb plays, but I play less games. Always ready for the war, I ain't playing campaign, but I really need a reason for I pop champagne. Proper for the fall, so I gotta stay safe. Lot of money on the table, boy, that look like bait. I'ma think before I get it, boy, that look like fate. Either way the story goes, no, I love that fate. Had these motherfuckers hated me before they love me. Now they selling half and they ain't playing with their money. I told them take a tenth and pay yourself, cause that's your money. Put me on the bench, cause I ain't playing with you dummies. They ain't gave us nothing, even if they did, no, I wouldn't take it from them. Then we took a shit, but we still try to love them. Got so many wins that I can't trip about a Rollie on my wrist. Nah, rather get a B&B and rent it for the scenery. And maybe live the season and keep on buying stats every month. Spread it evenly and shout it out to people that believe in me. I hope you living peacefully and same thing for the people that don't speak to me. I do this shit for everybody equally. I guess it's just a G and me. And when we done with that, we going back to the reality. Yeah.
Yeah, real shit, all this dummy shit, it bored me. Put me in the book of life, the author and authority. My father is the king, I'ma let him go to war for me. I got a lot of things, but my soul still mean more to me. Down with cannibals, they probably gonna eat your nest. 100 on the crib before I ever put it on my neck. Here, write this down, I don't want you to forget. God gave me this gift, I'm chained to him, not the shit. Just items, rather be like him. The valley in the shadows, I will not be frightened. I don't do the third eye, the word enlightens. Discern how they swerve, all they words, no biting. So smooth with it, wanna imitate it. Saint drip, bitch, I am inundated. In a little different, it's more than innovation. Always had a different vision if we both facing the same location. Oh, I'm patient, y'all keep playing. Haven't you noticed that we the same? No changing, y'all still flaking. I'm still crazy, smoke that hazy. This'll be the part where I tell them that they lazy. Next Jim Cramer, but Bloomberg hate me. And the plays hit, so y'all can't blame me. Instant 06, but the money from the 80s. Why you think I keep on telling y'all it's for the taking? Listen, little nephew, can't you feel the vibration? You don't need a preform to get a live nation. Bar is hella hard, you only get it if you play it. LYB, no PRAYIG, make it like they famous. They so draining, they complaining. Do it every day like it was an occupation. What they paying? I'm just saying, I get money on every effort. I ain't better, just a veteran professor of the Benjamins and Jeffersons. It's not about the melanin, it's more about the skeletons, the shit that's in the medicine. Oh no, here we go again, the type of conversation turned them feminine. I am, I have, I shall, no questioning, no mentioning. I think this is the part where the sentence end, period. Come fly with me, nephew. I got something to show you. You ain't like them. I'm about to kill it so original. The people will compare me to a random rapper. Y'all really hoes, silly hoes, but really though, if you die for my sins, then that'll make me flattered. You know you offbeat talking. Y'all think that I give a fuck? That's cute. I shoot. I do. Make moves. You know. Drop the act. Share a laugh. I hope you stay in focus. It get live at any moment. All my guys is hella chosen. Other guys is closed mind. I would hit you if you open. Only told them one time. That time the secret potion. This ain't magic though. Even if it's magical. This is all practical. Way they contradict and prove me right is getting satirical. Put me on the bench and lose. I guess it's understandable. I'm crazy or correct. You wanna make a bet? Bruh, you could do anything. Literally anything you wanted. I wanted to make a song right now, but now I just want to talk to you. I'm supposed to be rapping right now, but who said we supposed to do anything? Free. They entrees, diamante. Kanye wanna be Josh. Y'all lame, need you a latte. Yo, Tate, get you a conde, a condo, a farm, bro. Anything located landed the free. They gave me a lock and I gave them a key. I gave them a C when they asked for a tree. They ain't made me mad, boy, they made me believe. They ain't made me doubt, boy, they made me go seek. I know that you think that you better than me, so go get the land, cause that's set for the meat. Came with the plan, brought a it's a call, baby. Feels like it's gonna be a good day. Satan, hold on by your crib, that's that. That's ours, why wait? Be great, that's that. No way, we changed, what's the plan? That's that. Out my way, that's the play. New game, that's that. Can't believe they mistook all my kindness. I can't believe they forsake all the guidance. I can't believe they couldn't see the timing. Father, think we should remind us. I'm free, no strings, no chains, that's that. One God, one king, one way, that's that. Sovereign, supreme, what you know about that? One thing before you leave, please don't come back. Never needed, then you needed Jesus. I'd rather have no friends than hang with demons. Your brother gonna show up when he needed, but can the two still walk with that agreement? Satan, hold on by your crib, that's that. That's ours.
Why wait? Be great, that's that.
No way,
We change, what's the plan? That's that.
Out my way, that's the play. New game, that's that. Wanna gamble, that's a game for the gods.
Oh man, I'm sorry. I did make a phone call. What's the matter? I'll give him a call back. All right. Well, how you doing, man? What's going on? We done? None of them are out yet, bro. We got a lot. I want to get them out, but it's easier to make them and get them worked on. But I don't want to. We're focused, bro. We're focused. These just come up during the other stuff, so, you know. But yeah, you guys have a lot more in store, but priority. But other than that, we're back. So welcome. Oh, I didn't get a protein. I need a protein. I need water too, bro. I think I was just a little dehydrated. I think my fascia needs some water. Hold on, I'm getting water. That's ours. Yeah, baby. Yeah. Good energy indeed, brother. Let's run it. Lulu. That was from fucking 5 a.m., dog. But yeah, the Lulu, that's why it was already up. No way they're pumping it again. It came down. But yeah, that's old. That's ours. Why wait? Oh shit, hold on. I'll be right back. Sorry, I was eating and I got a phone call. But yeah, man, what's up? Oh, why that? Oh man, I almost choked. Why that? Yeah, son. Okay, that was bad. I can't get too hype while eating. It's the peanuts. There's like peanuts. I feel like peanuts turn into shrapnel when you chew them. You know what I'm talking about? I don't know if you want to hear me chew, but
Enjoy your Labor Day holiday.
enjoy it.
Until next week, then, thanks for listening, and God bless you.
Ten seconds, mic's on. Stand by.
My fellow Americans, I'd like to talk to you today about our nation's trade policy. I can't think of a recent economic issue that has generated more heat and less light, yet has more importance to our long-term national interest than trade. Throughout the 7 years I've been in office, professional doomsayers have latched onto one issue after another as evidence of an American decline. They can't seem to acknowledge the obvious good news that surrounds us.
So
the
imagine-
low inflation,
So that's like 3 years after that first one that we watched.
the over 15 million new jobs since November 1982, and the longest peacetime economic expansion of the century. Trade is only the most recent subject of lamentation by our critics. For them, our trade deficit is an excuse for getting the government more involved in private business decisions. They say that Americans can't compete with foreign workers, so we should slow imports by erecting protectionist trade barriers. As usual, the doom merchants are wrong. The U.S. economy remains the most dynamic and exciting one on the
Doom
globe.
merchants.
Our entrepreneurs, our can-do spirit, and our economic freedom
like
are
it.
the envy of the world. The pessimism used to justify protectionism is totally unfounded. Let's clear up a few myths. First, the trade situation is improving far more quickly than people realize. Economists may disagree on the impact of the trade imbalance, but there is no disagreement that there has been a remarkable turnaround in the real trade deficit. Since the third quarter of 1986, the merchandise trade deficit in real terms has declined 18%. And over the past 15 months, the volume of exports has grown over 4 times as fast as the volume of imports. Clearly, we're in an export boom. American industries, particularly manufacturers, are setting records. Unfortunately, there's a threat to all this good news. I'm talking about the trade bill pending in Congress. Adopting protectionist measures and starting trade wars now would be like closing the barn door just as the horse is trying to get back in. The best way to keep our exports growing is to keep international trade expanding. And that brings me to another myth, that Congress can pass a law that will reduce the trade deficit without destroying our prosperity. Legislation can reduce a trade deficit only if it reduces economic activity. If people are not working, they're not trading. We had a trade surplus and 25% unemployment in the Great Depression. A protectionist trade bill is a serious threat to our export boom. It's a serious threat to the millions of American jobs that depend upon international trade. It is filled with scores of provisions that are protectionist and defeatist. My veto pen is ready if the final bill remains anti-trade, anti-consumer, anti-jobs, and anti-growth. However, the administration is willing to work diligently with Congress to produce a bill that would increase our international competitiveness and complement our efforts to promote
Germany
trade,
seeks strong
exports,
trade ties with
jobs,
China
and
despite
productivity,
delay.
not stymie them. All those working on the bill should take a deep breath, take another look at the trade outlet, and work together in a constructive spirit. It is still possible to write a bill that I can sign. Indeed, I'm encouraged by reports on the status of the trade bill negotiations. The conference committee working on the final draft of the bill has already eliminated a number of trouble.
Yeah, this is old. This is even 7 years ago, so it's not AI. This is from the Reagan library. It sucks though because that's what after that the Canada one is circulating, so there is one of these that is AI. But I mean, welcome to the modern era. Hello. But yeah, Chad, we're back. I like it, bro. And then Tyree, bro, he's starting it, man. He's starting the wave. He said day one of asking Vlad to add look back ops. That was a couple days ago, bro. I just saw it on my feed. I'm reposting it. Yeah, bro. We should. I really don't know why. It's so cheap. Like, you guys realize look back options are like 2%, 3% of the total cost. But like, yeah, Robinhood hates you. If they really care about revolutionizing and democratizing finance like they did in the beginning, that's why I liked them. But I think they've strayed from the mission, because if you're going to give gambling products before look back options and then tout the prediction markets as the fucking future, I'll put all my money into Robinhood if they get me look back options. Why not? I don't get it. So, yeah, and otherwise, it's just like, that's kind of bullshit if they don't. Because that's the only thing retail is missing right now. Nobody on Reddit tells you about this. I told you guys about this 6 months ago. That's the fucked up part. And there's a lot of people on Wall Street trading them with big money. If you have the big money, you're not going through a fucking normal brokerage, you have access to look back options. So it's like, wait a minute. Yeah, man, I would love look back options. We all would. Are you serious? Bro, that would bring power to the little man. That would do exactly what they said. I don't know. Maybe I don't even know if I could get it. That's why I'm like, maybe we just make a brokerage just with look back options and nothing else. Because it's really not. I would charge 1%. If they're only 2%, I'm taking another fucking 100 points. Fuck you. Why not? You could charge me and I'll pay for them. They don't even have to be free. They'll just give us easy access, bro. Oh, man. They don't feel me. What's the matter? With Trump coin, I don't really look at it that much. So I haven't been following. I just do my job of holding my remaining Trumpers. That's a game for the gods. But yeah, if you have any questions, you let me know. Things are downhill once they're public, yeah. I mean, I think it would be expensive. That would eventually happen if everybody could buy that. And then you know why I think they won't give it to you? Because then if all the money went to the better quality option, you wouldn't have a fucking massive amount of money pumping these assets with like the short-term shit. So I think they like that. But yeah, look back options are great. It's not complicated at all. It's probably easier than any option you've traded with less risk. Yeah, the APIs are the hard part to anything, because you have to pay for it. If you buy the right API, it just costs money. But as long as you pay for it, you could get active data. But you know, if it's not, you know, it's expensive. That's the problem. Yeah, exactly. The daily market. Oh, EW has to be a buyout. E-dubs? Oh shit, it's already going crazy. Yo, check news on E-dubs, brothers. E-dubs. We can try one of those. Oh, damn it. Alright. Alright, got one on there. It looks like a buyout. It was already moving before. Check EW. I'm gonna double check now that I got one. I haven't verified anything yet. Where is it? But yeah, remember, that's deep value fucking medical device. Oh, it's phase 3. No. New data. It's not even a buyout. It's literally phase 3. What does Mr. Martin think of this one? I don't even know what the fuck they're working on. Oh, that's the wrong one. They halt it? No, what the fuck? Bro, that's a fucking stick. 7%. Yeah, those already hit. Damn, I only got one on the other one. Yeah, those fucking are going crazy. EW, it's a FDA approval. Woo! Alright, those are in the money, I think. Want to gamble? That's a game for the gods. Yeah, Sapien 3 proven long-term benefits. New data presented. Oh, it's crazy. It might drop after this. Hold on. That was too big. That looked like a fucking buyout. That's what's so worrisome about this one. I thought they were gonna hold that, bro. It shot up 9%. Yeah, the cheap ones actually work here for a little bit. Oh shit. Alright, yeah, they already killed. Oh, damn! Someone top ticked those. Alright, already back down. Fuck. No, that still has a fat bid, though. Hold on. Alright, I sold that one out at 150. I got one left, but still. That's crazy. Dude, it just dropped 4% and they still held up. Usually they wash those. Yeah, phase 3. Or Sapien 3 data. The catheter. Oh, what's that one catheter play? There's another one out there, a small cap. They have earnings on the end of the month, too. They only had November options. That's what I'm saying. Those actually held. I could have got more. What the fuck? That's crazy. Yeah, I thought I sold it out pretty good, but the premiums are jacked. So near the money's moving with the stock there, but the out of the monies, they're holding. They're like mid-money. Well, not bad. It wasn't 1,000%, but it looked like it was gonna go crazy. Dog, that was up 8% real quick. The gamble, that's a game for the gods. Long-term play, what chat? I mean, it's fine in there. You're good, bro. As long as you don't tell people I'm buying, you know, that's the key that everyone misses out on. You know, I would love to answer a good question and we could discuss it, but just stay away from the influence. Oh, the XBIs went back up today. Nice. And then that UMAC is still killing it. We still have those plays. Airbnb on the high. What's the matter? I thought you knew about the loss. All right, but yeah, if you have any other questions, let me know. Now would be the time. We have 30 minutes till power hour, give or take. And then we begin. Walmart unveils 2025 deals under Who Newville theme? Huh? I don't know if that's news or promo. No idea what that means. Want to gamble? That's a game for the gods. What's the matter? Thought you knew about the laws. Yeah, man. Sweet greens, I know. I thought we were about to get fucking squeezed. No, just value. Duh. Yeah, EW has earnings. That was good though. I mean, if you got it like a couple minutes late near the money, you got washed. But the ones that were out of the money, now the near the monies are coming back up. That was great. That Qualcomm was fucked up today. That was a great way to come back, huh? Oh, BSX now? So yeah, BSX is playing the same exact way now. I don't know if it'll have the same like fucking mega stick. But yeah, that's all at that conference. So you got some cardio conference going on. But yeah, if there's one more kicker, that'll go. Yeah, they're gonna be actually in a little bit. So that's why they're getting hyped up now. But then they're gonna come with the what's it called? Afterwards. They're gonna be on in like maybe 30-40 minutes. And then the rest of them are gonna go. Then there's S-Wave as well. Oh, dude, I remember that one. Wait, didn't they get bought out? Shockwave got bought out, right? Or wasn't it Shock? I remember Chad told me that one. I'm pretty sure they got bought out. Yeah, yeah, it is. Remember that? I remember Chad's put me on a Shockwave. We played it, and then it got bought out in like 2 weeks. So yeah, they still probably are operating under their company, but it's just not there. Oh yeah, watch BSX next. How do I handle FOMO? I don't have FOMO. I am content with life. I mean, I do very well every single day, so that helps too, but even the days I don't, I rejoice all the time. So, yeah, that's why I keep saying the foundation is important. And if you really have the foundation, I don't know why you have FOMO. And like you may have to change your value system. If you have long-term savings, all this stuff, and you're like FOMOing still, I really think you are still in the cave. And I encourage you to break out of it and adjust your value system appropriately. I hit 150 on there, but yeah, I mean, it circulated a little late there and even had that earlier move. Didn't we see a BSX headline last week? Yeah, I think that's why it came down. What's the matter? Thought you knew about the laws. Yeah, Suave they didn't get bought. Yeah, I think they got bought out. Suave. Nivda. I just kind of turning down, but you know, after this more, dude, look at Qualcomm just holding, but a lot of them are chilling. I mean, damn, even fucking Intel hit 40 for a second today. That's it, man. 30 minutes till should we play Battlefield so we could hit another 1000%er playing video games? That was fun. You guys know it's very fun. I enjoyed it. I think it's hilarious. Because I think every time we've played Battlefield, we've hit 1000%er. That was you who called it out? Nice. I remember that guy. I didn't really know much about Shockwave. It's a game for the gods. What's the matter? Thought you knew about the laws. Father, why do they complain about your laws? Asked for justice, but they made sure it was gone. So judgmental, I could see it in your eyes. Getting loud, but you were quiet when they lied. You got bad. I feel bad I influenced you guys, but I'll play with you. I don't know if that's any consolation, but just don't get banned. If you get banned, I ain't gonna play video games with you. That's so whack. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, but I feel bad that because it's a little hole, bro. You don't want to get caught up playing the video games. Like I'm saying, I'm on my vacation. I'm extremely successful, so I don't know what to tell you. I'm gonna play my video games to run away from all of my other responsibilities. But because I do a lot every day and I go to bed early. But that's why I've literally the last this weekend I got to play a little bit. I didn't get to really have a weekend last weekend. Oh, BL, we got another. Hi. BL, that they might halt that one. Oh fuck, there's nothing on there. I got one. Oh, they built me cheap! Alright, I got my one. Let me get another one. Fuck it. Hold on. Nice! I got it. Alright, I got them so I could make it free. I think they're overpriced, but fucking 7% in one candle. Why aren't they halting them today? I don't even know what this is, you guys. So be careful. You guys on the delay, you'll get it later, but still. They said they have an earnings call set up, but I don't see anything. What's the matter? It's a game for the gods. I thought you knew about the laws. Father, why do they complain about your laws? What is it, dude? And they're not halting these. Yeah. Are they on fucking PTO, bro? Where's the halts? Yeah, that's good, though. I'd like some activity. Check Symbiotic now, too. That one might go, but that one might fade. It's so fucking a liquid. That candle was way too big. So if the candle's big, it's probably because it's a liquid, but like I'm saying, that's usually a trigger. What is that, black line? What's the matter? I thought you knew about the laws. I don't know what the fuck they are. I got some. They filled me extremely cheap though. I'm happy because it had a big ask, and I said I'm down. But package software, nice. What do these guys do? It engages cloud-based software, automates financial, close, and accounting processes. Oh, that has to be related to IBM, no? And that shit they said, but it's hella liquid. Now 4 is still a trigger. I'm on PlayStation, but you could still. We have crossplay turned on. You're a FOMO a crib? Please don't. Dude, I'm telling you, there's such good deals. You just got to be patient and don't be emotional. But I can't lie. I've seen Chads do this. This happened the last week. And believe me, at least this time I could be honest. Because that's what I'm saying. I'm not going to watch you guys get a house that I disagree with. At least you're going to know I said fucking no. That's it. I'm not here to fucking... That's what I'm saying. Don't break the rules and then expect me to celebrate. Because I am worried about some of y'all when you do that. So just be careful, but I wouldn't FOMO a crib. I'd FOMO if it's a good fucking deal. That's easy. Just, dude, I'm telling you, guys saw me do it with the farm. That's it. There's no hesitation. Good deal, below value. You fucking take it. Don't even think about it. But if it's fucking debatable, then what the fuck are we talking about? So yeah. All right, it's going up. They're slowing down the option. I'm still up on these, but they're slowing it down based on the velocity. But yeah, now it's holding up 6, bro. So watch out for that. I don't have a headline yet. They have earnings coming up, but that usually is something. Event count. Wait, what's the date today? That's 27? No, there's nothing. Thought you knew about the loss. Yeah, check iRobot on the Amazon one. I remember they had some of that news on Friday. Yeah, but that's the... Why, damn, that one's down 30%. Huh? Yeah, bro, they cashed all of these. Oh, SAP is buying them out? Nice. Made approach. Offer was in the 60s. Oh, was rejected. Yeah. Nice. That's it. So they rejected an offer at 60. Okay, that's good because that'll bring to light. That's why I got those cheap options. Because then, yeah, they're making sure the ones out the money they're charging. But yeah, so BL rejected an offer from SAP. That is the news. But now be careful. Any option outside of 60, they rejected the offer. So that actually, like, you know, you actually have a shot. But that's about it. And then Airbnb. Yeah, Amazon's laying off 30,000. I don't think it's going to move it. That's why I looked at iRobot. Because remember what happened the last time. But then last time, the Amazon shit, people were fucking hyped. What's the matter? All right, I need to go pee. I had a lot of water today. Uber. Yeah, Uber's actually kind of pumping. All right. BRB, my G.
In October, because
Welcome back.
ever since President Trump started his trade war with China back in April, some might argue several years ago, tariff rates for imports have fluctuated, at one point getting as high as 145%. And right now, that rate is reduced to 30%. Still, retailers and consumers are likely to get impacted this holiday season, as almost 90% of all Christmas decor is made in China, including 80% of the artificial trees designed and sold by my next guest company. So joining us now for more is Matt Carmen. He's founder and CEO of Balsam Brands, one of the leading artificial Christmas tree producers in the world. And Mac, it's so great to have you here. We were talking in the break how the artificial Christmas tree in some ways has become an iconic product to talk about tariffs, to measure the impact of tariffs, especially because of the holiday tie-in. Tell us a little bit about what tariffs you paid historically, because I think many people were surprised, to be honest, myself included, when President Trump was in office the first time, that we've been paying tariffs on products since the 1930s, and now we just have additional layers of tariffs. So where were you before, say, April 2nd? And then where did it sit? And where are you now when it comes to what you're paying for your tariff bill?
Yeah, so tariffs last year for us as a business were $1 million total across all our product categories. Okay. But that was 0% on Christmas trees. So back in the first Trump administration, pre-lit Christmas trees, which have never been made in the United States, were put on the Section 301 tariffs, but they ended up getting moved to the 4B list, which has a 0% tariff rate. So $1 million on all these other products that we carried, 0 on Christmas trees. If we had stuck at that 145% this year, we would have paid about $115 million of tariffs on what we imported this year, and I would not be sitting here today because there's no way we could have done that.
You mean like you couldn't have operated your business?
We couldn't have operated. With those rates of tariffs, we wouldn't have been able to operate. I mean, that's many times our profit.
Wow.
So thankfully, the rates did come down. When I was last on, we talked about a pause on China, and that was when the tariffs went down to the 30% and have stayed there so far we'll see what gets announced later this week.
And so what did you do from a supply chain perspective? Did you immediately try to import before those 145% tariffs went on, even just for that short period of time that they were?
I mean, I think this is something we've been thinking about since the first Trump administration. I mean, we lived through that. We started diversifying our supply chain back then, and we followed the election very closely. And literally the day after the election, we started shipping as many products over for this Christmas. So in November of 24, we were shipping for this Christmas to get products in before a potential day one tariff on Inauguration Day. On Inauguration Day, there wasn't a day one tariff. However, Liberation Day was created April 2nd, and so we worked to produce and ship as many Christmas trees as we could in before April 2nd. And then there was the pause in the other parts of the world. We've diversified our supply chain, so we do produce trees in other countries besides China. So we brought as many trees as we could in at the 10% rates. And that's really helped us mitigate the cost of these
what kind of tree we talking about right now?
Is how
Hold on,
much
they got tree companies?
The full rates
Oh,
of
you talking
20%,
Christmas trees?
30% hit.
I want
What
Christmas
is your
trees
average
on the
tariff
farm.
right now, if you've diversified your production and you're doing it in a number of countries?
I mean, we are paying close to 30% because
are.
there's 30% from China, 20% from the other countries where we import. But we brought so many goods in before those rates started at 0 and 10%. So I don't know what the total number is across everything for this year, and honestly, it keeps changing.
Yeah.
And we, maybe it was 100% extra as of a couple weeks ago that could have hit some of our tail. The shipments coming at the end of the season, and so we'll see where it lands. But we expect to pay about $15 million this year in tariffs versus $1 million last year. So still a very significant cost for a small business.
And you also had to pay the cost of storage.
We've had to pay the cost
When
of
you
storage.
brought them in almost a year early, where'd you put them?
Exactly. We pay for the cost of storage with warehouse partners. Some of that's in our facilities, but that's a real cost. We've had to finance those trees for longer because once they ship from Asia, then we are financing them, so we've paid more interest to our bank. So there's been other costs that have occurred as well.
Yeah, I don't think we talk about sort of the knock-on costs as much as we do the tariffs themselves. And so then it comes to the selling price for consumers. I mean, your trees are nice trees. They're not inexpensive, but maybe you're not buying an artificial tree every year. So maybe as a customer, you're a little less price sensitive. How much have you raised prices, and has the consumer taken it?
Well, I hope that that's the case. I hope that everyone keeps buying. We've raised prices. We've tried really hard to keep the prices down, like all
They
retailers
said no
have,
ongoing
so we waited
talks.
As long as we could.
It was
We've
the
raised
high
prices on average
60s
a little
rejected.
More than 10%.
So yeah, the
and that's
70s
what we've
will
had to do to
move.
stay in business this year.
That's it, but they're
Most
saying
of
no
what we
ongoing
absorbed,
talks.
we
That's
did
your next
through
leg.
bringing those goods in earlier at lower tariffs. We cut costs. We sadly let some of our team go. There's other things that we've done to mitigate that cost and try and absorb it. So far, it's very interesting actually, because we sell all over the world, and all of our businesses around the world, Europe, Canada, Australia, they are all up double digits this year. We introduced our new line of more sustainable trees that are made with recycled plastic or plant-based plastic, and they've been very well received. The US, however, we're down a little bit from last year, and I think that's just kind of this drag from consumers not being sure if they want to open their wallets and spend.
Okay, so just so I understand, you're down a little bit. In the other areas of the world, did you have to raise prices when you said double digits, but you raised prices 10%?
Another one.
No, so in the other areas of the world, we didn't make any changes because there's no tariffs in those markets.
Okay, got it.
And those markets are all doing great, although I really think it's not so much the pricing as it is the innovation.
Okay, interesting. And so you're not seeing people wanting to put up those trees right after Halloween and already buying them? Because Cole said they have already been selling them.
I don't get it. I bought a tree. I kept it. I was trying to get full value. They're like, no, you got to throw it away after Christmas. What's the fucking point of that?
We're seeing retailers respond.
I think
to events.
I'll buy a tree
just like
if we make them year round.
Retailers, so we can see people put things in their cart, and then they sit there and
no,
they
you don't
wait
think
till
so?
the
I
last
think we
hours of
should.
the sale
Got
to pull the
I think we
trigger.
should have year-round
more
trees.
hesitancy
You know,
this
more
year
now.
from the
Now
consumer
then you could do it
than
on a
there has
monthly
been in years
plan.
past.
You know what I'm saying? That way it makes sense if you
Thanks so
pay
much, Matt,
12
for bringing
months.
that to
We'll
us.
use it for 12 months.
By the way. Matt Carvin, CEO of Balsam Hill. We've got a news alert on Amazon. Dom Chu is in the newsroom with the details. Dom, what do you have for us?
All right, so Courtney, what we have are Reuters headlines coming out right now affecting Amazon. Those shares are up about 1.5%. Right now, Amazon, according to Reuters, Amazon is planning a possible round of layoffs that could amount to around 30,000 corporate jobs and could begin later on.
Oh, why did they cut it? Is that my computer? Or they just cut him off? They just cut him off, bro. Tom Hayes sues UBS for $400 million. Guys, I think my everything's freezing. Alleging bank scapegoated him. Oh, what's the matter? You have the same fake tree. That's what I'm talking about. Swab crashed. My swab just like glitched out. But then again, my computer usually gets fucked up by now. That's usually depending on some days. So we'll see, but other than that, we chillin'. That's it. You got 12 minutes till power hour. It's been a good day. Very good. That has been a good day. 30 minutes in, dog. But yeah, we chillin'. What's the matter? I keep saying that. It's stuck in my head, bro. Actually, make sure y'all get a stretch in. I want to go. I should have done that while it was playing. Oh, there's Amazon. I think it's off the same shit. Unless something else just come out on Amazon. Yeah, that's starting to flush. Whoa, big stick down on Amazon. So again, you just had the layoff news. I didn't think it was that important. I don't know. Were they talking about that on CNBC?
Not.
No, I think they were reiterating the old news. TSC puts NIDEC on special alert over accounting.
For discussion that we talk about a lot when it comes to politics, when it comes to business, when it comes to financial markets.
Hey, just worth repeating this Amazon news. Shares of Amazon, they're now lower, but still higher, but they've given off some of their gains. Up by about 1% right now. The redhead crossing the Bloomberg terminal. Reuters reporting that Amazon plans to cut up to 30,000 corporate jobs. Those jobs represent nearly 10% of corporate workers. Those jobs cuts are set to start on Tuesday. That, again, according to Reuters.
All right, we're going to continue with Jimmy Wales in just a moment. You are listening and watching Bloomberg Business Week Daily.
Help, my back was feeling like tight and out of the water. I'm loose. What's up? The news is coming out on apps. Google will buy power from Nextera. That one's coming out again. A lot of these, man, they've even been kind of delayed. What a funny day. But it's been like that, I feel like, last couple weeks. But even today. Either way, bro, we getting good hits. Maybe it's still the AWS stuff. You remember that last week? The internet went down. You guys forgot? They were reiterating less hires. I don't know what it was. But Amazon doesn't really move on those headlines. That's why. But the other one was good. Those black lines, they went up if you got them. Oh, what was the other one? EW. I forgot. Yeah, we already made those free. I need to see the other ones. That was not bad, Habibi. Not bad at all.
Howard! Where is he? I feel like we haven't seen Howard in a long time. Where is he? I can't find him. Howard!
STLD. Well, I don't know. The first Amazon headline last week was about AI and like robots, and then now they're firing people. So it could be a mix of AI and slow growth. But that's why I'm saying, man, wherever the bonds are screaming, we will find out soon enough whether or not we're really in inflation, or if inflation is going to come back, or it's over, or if there's a recession right around the corner. So we will see. Company's been having connections.
You're listening to Bloomberg Business Week Daily.
So again, like it happened a lot last week, but things have been kind of delayed. Sometimes it's getting reiterated a lot later. Even in that case, it's the weird ones. But hey, I enjoy it. I mean, our wire works. So, and then too, I mean, one of these days, I think you got a crash course last week on being prepared. So just remember, you might want multiple brokerages. You might want to, get in before the traffic on some of these days. But for now, there wasn't any traffic-inducing events. Stock, we don't want that in here, brother. Mr. Sold Out Grams. I only want long term in this chat. Otherwise, you guys gotta go somewhere else. You don't have to go here, but you can go anywhere else where they want your trades. But I personally don't want any of them. So yeah, long term only. Long term only. No, I didn't get any confirmation on DBRG. But again, I need some long term, brother. You tricked me. You see? Tricked me. So Andrew, I'm gonna get rid of you too. I only want long term. Do you guys not understand that? So why do you keep asking me non-long term? You guys are long term only. Let's make that very clear. You got charged again for the cancel? I don't know. You could do. I'll ban you though. I'm gonna ban you now, so then that way, whatever happens is between you and YouTube. So go ahead and do your thing, brother. But I don't. That's always been with YouTube. It's good. Good. Anybody else? Can we get this rolling? I love it. AI boost productivity, CNBC bump. When they fire people, it goes up. Yeah, I think Amazon had something else there, but we'll see. Yeah, bro, you would have done good. I mean, that again, 2,000-3,000% this morning, but. You know, if you're just waking up now, you're not gonna. Yeah, it's not gonna hit. Sorry. What's the matter? I thought you knew about the laws. What about fun for the long term? I mean, I don't know. Do you think? I think theme parks will be around in 10 years. I personally would probably never buy a theme park, but I don't know how involved you are as a customer of theme parks, but I guess Disney, that's what we have. Uh-oh, my brokerage is glitching. For ports and transportation? not too much. UPS would be my transpo with value. But other than that, that's why I like UPS, because I don't really have that exposure. I mean, Uber would be the other one, but I think that time is past. But other than that, yeah, I don't really have any of that. But that's why UPS, but UPS needs a little bit more stability. Is it AWS? Yeah, ChatGPT down? Yeah, bro. All right, so I guess the feeling was correct. Things are starting to go down again. You're getting another AWS issue. Maybe that's why Amazon took the fucking stick. You guys trying to debate the job issue. Look, my brokers... Oh, I put AWS. My brokers, though, it's not changing. But yeah, I think it was an AWS issue, bro. Dynamic network connectivity. AWS shows back to normal. Yeah, there's a couple spikes here and there. What are the rules of FHA in terms of living in the property? I'd go look it up and ask whoever, but I just live in it for 12 months, I believe. Has to be your primary residence. That's that. Buy a good one, man. Buy a good one. You have no idea. Because like I was just telling you, man, even the farms, there was a lot of farms. And like, there's options, but they're not necessarily all good deals. So, yeah, man, I can't stress it enough, bro. Can't stress it enough. Get a good property, please. I beg you. Because if you don't, you're going to probably not buy property for the next 10 to 15 years. You guys don't believe me. So if you mispurchase and you ignore some of the rules, and then you end up like, you know, you kind of end up getting into a bad purchase or overpriced and it doesn't work out, and then you got to spend all this money, you're going to hate it. And then you're going to sell it. And then depending on if you make money or not, or if you only break even, the chances of you never buying a house are going to skyrocket. And then vice versa. You make it a good experience, you're going to buy 1,000 homes. I don't know how to describe it other than that. AMD powers U.S. sovereign AI supercomputer to advance OpenAI stack. They're pumping the AMD news again. Well, Uber's gone up a lot. Remember, we got it at like 24 bucks. So, and then they went profitable, but yeah, I think Uber has a high premium. I mean, Dash is potential, but that's the thing, because if Dash doesn't do good, Uber's gonna go even more. But yeah, they're chilling. That's that. Renovation loans and pulling money out for that, I'm not a fan. I am at certain times, but that's another mistake that people make. But I've explained it a lot. I don't want to go over it again. I think it's one of the easiest things, because like it relates to the first problem. And I'll tell you right now, your biggest real estate mistakes are going to be emotional. That's it. You know, the only way I see people put more money into their house than what it's worth is because they want to. Because it's exciting and it looks good. The only reason people are going to buy a house that's not a good deal and ignore the rules is because it's exciting and it's emotional. That's why I've always warned you guys about the backsplash. That's what it was like 5-10 years ago. Backsplash got people fucking going crazy. So I guess same for stocks too. But sometimes, you know, you get emotional and other people get emotional. You still kind of benefit, but the costs are bigger on real estate. You know, remember, it's a liquid, higher priced, so it plays different. But yeah, renovations, borrowing money, equity lines for that, that's what it revolves around. Emotions. UK to stop disclosing identity of stock market short sellers. Nice. Hurricane Hunter had to turn around when trying to measure current storm strength. What does that mean? It's like market ordering options? No. I don't know how to just... Real estate is very different. So I don't know. As much as I want to compare the two, it's not. It's real estate is like a boat crash, because you're not gonna feel it until you feel it. That's kind of what the problem is. So I don't know. It's weird. It really is odd, because you're gonna. It's slow and it's a liquid, and then and everybody's gonna gas you up too. And then you won't really... That's what the real estate market's turning into. You guys don't know it. Some prices have came down, and it's just like slowing. It's not a bad... It feels like 2019. That's exactly what it feels like. Because, you know, a lot of people... We've talked about this. They're getting used to... It's not the same market where you are just like, yeah, boom, I list it, I get my money. Boom, I sell it, everyone's willing to pay, whatever. You're going to sit there, and then you're going to wait like 2 weeks. Maybe get a showing in a month or in 2 weeks, depending on how you price it in the area. But, yeah, it's slow. It's going to be super slow. And that's why. And that's where you start to get. It's like putting an option up for sale, and even though the bid looks high, it just never fills. And then you're just sitting there. And then the stock moves. And then you have to either put in a lower offer, but then the bid goes down. And then that's what I'm saying. Like, you know, making your money on the buy will be important. AMD Lux AI supercomputer to be developed in 26. I think this is all reiterations, no? I see it housed at Oak Ridge National Labs. When fully developed, it will represent $1 billion investment of private aid public funding. So are they just giving out the datas now? Or the info? Oh, UNH pre-market. Yeah, a lot of big earnings, you guys. So if you want to play, there's a couple on Monday, but tomorrow morning, that would be your time. Wow, it was just last UNH, bro. My goodness, time flies. It takes 40 to 60 days to... That's crazy. That's why it reminds me of like 2019 and stuff, because you're not like... It takes long to sell, but then the price doesn't go down. Not as much. It's you know, they've came down from the peak, but yeah, it's different. I think you're getting more issues. Power hour, I only got 53 minutes, so at least they kept the internet rolling throughout most of the day, but yeah, bro, we're not there. What's up, Mata? Thought you knew about the laws. Father, why do they complain about your laws? Wonderland. You have an eye, got one offer in 1 week. A week, and they haven't reached out? I thought there's a deadline. Well, guys, my E-Trade's weird. It's not showing all of them. Father, why do they complain about your laws? Whirlpool we're cheap, Habibi. Cheap, good budget. I like. But yeah, I'm surprised they haven't got involved with the White House yet. I thought they were. But then again, they've been going in waves. Everyone's getting too excited by the White House stuff. And they gotta maybe chill. Wobbs, that's a bank. But yeah, guys, I would wrap up everything. I would finalize your earnings plays if you're gonna go for them. I think UPS tomorrow morning, Whirlpool after the bell today. But yeah, I would decide. I think the big tech ones, the run up leading into them, you'll have SoFi tomorrow morning, PayPal, JetBlue, DR Horton, Wayfair. I like Wayfair. And then yeah, a couple of travel names. After the bell tomorrow. You have a Waste Management and NXPI today. And then United Healthcare. They are tomorrow. Day was regular, market wants battlefield. Bro, I'm down. Dog, we got handed a fucking 2,000%er to wake up. So I don't know, I'm kind of down because I probably won't be able to play later today. You guys want to do it? 50 minutes? I'm running it. Fuck it. Game time! Yeah, we're playing Battlefield. If you guys want to join, you better get ready. We only got one. I got one game in me. Because I like it. It gets my brain going. And I like it too because it gives Wall Street a chance to catch up. You know, I want them to be able to try to, and the Twitter people too. Because you guys, you can't let me hit 1,000%ers playing video. Do you realize how fucking nutty that is? I'm aware of it, so I don't need to really tell you, but that's why it makes me kind of happy. But that's why it's brain exercise. You guys they don't feel me, bro. This is like my brain gym. So humble. You don't like that? Okay. Well. Everybody wave. Goodbye. That's what I say. I don't like that energy. You guys are terrible. Well, not everybody, but those who say that shit. Y'all, I don't think you realize we're not friends. You can't say that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not. Why do you think you're my friend like that? Because my other friends don't say that. That's why they don't get banned. You know, you guys, we can't have any fun around some of y'all. You know? So that's why, too. I'm going to make sure I have fun. So wave. Bye. It's nice to bye, buddy. Have fun trading. Pelosi sold some Apple. Hot dog. hope you find your dad. I love it. I can't wait, bro. Whatever ALM it. Dude, I don't even know. My shit's fucked up. I can't even fucking eyeball the percentage if it lags. So yeah, my whole thing's gone. Okay. Father, why do they complain about your laws? Well, yeah, I like it too, because when I play video games, it gives off the appearance that I'm not paying attention. And then the people who are, can't really like lock in, even if it's free, their mind can't handle it. And then they move to the next thing. And then we'll hit 1,000%er that isn't crowded. But that's only if it's there. And then guess what? If nothing happens, we just got to fucking have fun. So win-win, my friends. Win-win. Win. Hold on, I'll make it smaller. I won't take up the whole screen. I don't even know. Again, I'm gonna be, until they fix this shit, I'm gonna try to reset it. I would just look out for any of the headline or easy ones. That's what I was saying. The AMD ended up hitting, but after the Qualcomm, bro, you just want an easy one. We should do that when we ban people. You go, bye, buddy. I hope you found your dad. I love that movie, you guys. You don't feel me, bro. Great movie. Oh, yeah, mine. No, I want mine. I'm only gonna play one map. But yeah, you could join up. Let's see if any friend request. Who's K Empire? He never says who he is. I think he's banned. Burnt Toast, Capavelli. That sounds familiar. Alan sounds familiar. But yeah, you know what movie? You don't know what fucking movie that is? What? Do I have to make you guys watch Buddy the Elf for Christmas? Oh, you're crazy, dog. Eat, sleep, dominate. That's Rudy. It rhymes with shelf. Wow. That's a good one. If he doesn't get it. Dude, no way. Static beats. Required material at the Cole. I agree. You got your son, the Buddy, the outfit costume. Oh, I love my buddy. It's literally one of my favorite movies. You have no idea. It's a great movie. My shit won't connect still. Yeah, Tesla is dropping. I mean, you only got 45 minutes, so watch out if there's another one. It's a Will Ferrell movie, so your dad wouldn't let you watch it? No way. That's, I guess. Haram, Habibi, haram. Yeah, it was a classic Christmas movie. It is Will Ferrell. Buddy the Elf, what's your favorite color? My gamer tag is Stock Market Live. Alright, well, if I can't see you in the chat, you guys. So let's play one real quick. I can't say that one out loud, brother. Did you guys see that friend request? That's wild, bro. That's some of y'all. You guys, that's too much for me, bro. I could go so high in my voice. I know. I could also go very low. What's your name, Chris? Oh, I figured it out. Good. 101.5, the gold. Yeah! Woo! It's a gift and a curse, my brother. Sucks when I voice crack, because it could get so high. But... and hearing me in game. What's up, baby? I'll mute it though, it'll echo. My bad. Echoes. I don't like the echo. Oh yeah, and if you're all fucking snipers and you all don't get the objective, I'm gonna quit. I forgot to tell him that. Because that's what kept happening, bro. It's actually not fun. Because then everyone just snipes. And then everyone gets mad at us as a squad. It does not work. It does not work well at all. And if that's not a testament to option trading, I don't know what to tell you. You may not get it. Can I add that friend request? Were you the very sexual one? No, I'm not gonna add you. Why would I add that? I don't want that energy. You guys don't get it. I don't like that shit. Get it away from me. Okay? Because you guys think I'm bad now. Well, imagine if I got corrupted by the world. I'll be the worst thing you've ever witnessed. You don't get it? So why do you want to do that? How do I get rid of this? Hold on. How do you blow up the chain wire, bro? It keeps scratching me. Oh wait, that's not the one I want to go to. Never mind, that's fine. It's been a minute since I lost my voice. I know. The spirit is alive. Apple, HP. But dude, Mosby was just calling the HP shit. HP and AMD partnership. Apple is going up. I don't know if it's off Nancy and Pinduoduo and BMNR. But yeah, HP and AMD partnership. Apple 52-week high, and then you got Vonderland comments. How did that not hit him? Dog, this fucked up sniper. Oh, he gonna hit me. That didn't hit him? Dog, I hate this game. Yeah, he got hit. I got the I have the suppressor, but yeah, dude, we play Battlefield. There's too much snipe overcrowding. It's literally the Battlefield shows you what's wrong even with trading. I'm not even fucking with you, bro. It's crazy. Because y'all don't think the overcrowding is a problem, but it is. That's why I'm telling y'all. Y'all think I'm being an asshole? If y'all stick around, I'm saving you. What the fuck is wrong with you? You guys don't get it. Play Battlefield with only snipers. You will understand what I'm saying. Nibis is going up too, and Line. Hold on, let me get behind cover. I can't tell, bro. My fucking platform. It's really hard because I can't tell if these are real pops. Russia and Venezuela form strategic partnership. I love it. And then you're going to watch them. You know how many liberals I saw defend Venezuela over the weekend? I think it's the funniest thing ever. Oh, that guy's right there. I need to pop him. He's right behind there. There's a tank, too. Yo, they at E. See, this is what I'm saying, dog. You guys, look at the fucking... Chad, I am not playing with you guys anymore. I play normal games without the Chad. I do not get dominated. I play with the Chad. There's no objective. Come on, guys. Get a long term. Why are you acting like you ain't know the game? I'm not, man. I'm just fucking missing everything. I'm just spotting motherfuckers. That's my job, I guess. Dude, that's what I'm saying, though. Now they just partnered with Russia. It'll be funny. But yeah, I was telling you guys the other week. I was like, Venezuela's not your friend, dude. I don't know who needs to hear this. Finally. I can't hit shit, dude. Nib is still going. Right there at E. There you go, one in the building. Did I not hit him? I'm literally just sitting here, miss a couple shots, and then I go and look at the news. It's nice. It works. Oh, I got him. Get that other dude. Get him. How'd bro? These are right on his head. I'm just cover fire, dog. At least I put him on the radar for y'all. Oh, they see me. They don't like me, bro. You see how annoying I am? Dude, I've killed one person, and I've shot like 20. Blink, blink. Yeah, I know. Dude, I think it's... I switched the scopes and then the silencer. My shots just do not land. See, how does that not hit him, dude? Oh, he got me. NVIDIA to build data center Germany. SAP to be a customer. Oh, SAP is kind of moving again. They were tied to the BL stuff too. Nuke on the high, DR Marin.
Attention, we're attacking objective Delta. You're leaving the battlefield. Return to combat.
There you go, there's your head. Rock. Yeah, homeboy. Does he see me?
Combat advantage is still held by the enemy. Regroup and re-engage.
Oh shit, there's a guy below me. Yeah, he don't like me. You see that, guys? Watch this. Oh, I didn't get him?
Be advised you are leaving the combat area.
I'm trying to do my Arab C4, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I just fucking... Damn, that was funny. I'm not good with that.
We're targeting objective Delta.
T-Mobile. That was popping earlier. There wasn't a headline. Again, some of these, when I click on them, it's not... Oh, now my thing's updating. So, yeah, you'll be good. Silencer reduces your aim. I think it does. I do have the zero scope. I have my rangefinder on. It's the silencer probably, because it just does it, bro. I'm like aiming at them and it just don't hit. But then the silencer is like OP, bro. Like everyone's an idiot, so then they don't see it. Oh, OBS crashed. Yeah, they crashed the real-time one, you guys. Oh, hold on. Let me open it. That's good. It crashed, but it didn't crash my computer. Just OBS. All right. Yeah, my bad.
We have initiated our attack on Charlie.
Oh, shit, dog. Why does this feel so violent? Oh, I wasn't looking. Come on. Yeah, my bad. It crashed the OBS for some. It didn't crash my computer.
Objective Charlie neutralized.
I'm just trying to chill, dog. Dog, what is this? You guys see this shit? Dude, I can't hit motherfuckers for shit. Yeah, I think I need to get rid of the sniper. Because I be having good shots. Like, literally, it just won't hit from far away. But the silencer is OP, dude. Oh, shit. Hot dog. I'm hit.
I'm hit.
This guy, yeah, it's a good, yeah, don't revive me. You see this, chat? Look at this guy. I'm right here, dude. No love? Alright.
Attention, move to attack the marked objective.
I know, I think I gotta get rid of the fucking silencer. I'm mad though, I like it a lot. But then they'll hear me. Yeah, we had fun. Dog, we played a game over the weekend and we started a war. It was funny. Me and Dystopian. I feel like that was your home court advantage, D. I feel like you got to, you know, the knife fights, that little did they know who they were up against. Yeah, see, that feels more natural. Okay, never mind.
Attention, hostiles are attacking objective Bravo.
I can't do shit.
Attention, Delta is under hostile attack.
Pop out, bitch. There's a guy on top of that building.
We now control objective Echo.
Nice. Where is this guy? Is he on top of me? He has to be. Oh, he got me from the side. Oh, my bad. I didn't. I was checking the news. I forgot. I should let it my revive while I'm news checking. That's a good one. Okay, See, I revive people when they're right next to me. I don't get what's the easiest task. He said the long term saved me. Yeah, I know Tesla was going. I mean, again, at this point, I'd look for the easy ones, and then yeah. Oh, that C4 would. They're right here. You don't have to revive me. Bank of America going up 52-week high. Okay, I want to get away from this place. Okay, I need. Nice. Get out of here, bro. I didn't hit him! Apple too, I kept that one up. And then GLW, Corning. And let me see, Qualcomm. Did Tesla give it all up? No, I think it was moving, yeah. Mish mishkela, habibi. Mish mishkela. That's why I think we have a lot more snipers than the other team. The thing is, everybody joining, playing sniper. We'd like to do that. Tesla, that was from the morning. Telling you, I don't know what happened here at the end of the day, but like, I swear, like 5 headlines from like 5 a.m. just hit. There, so be careful. But I don't think that's like the reason on some of these moves. There you go. You see that? We get territories, now we're winning. Just a little pep talk for the chats.
Objective Charlie is under control. Move to attack the mines objective.
Now they can find me though. That's why I don't like the dog. The silencer, I be just shooting and yeah, see, motherfuckers just know where to shoot. Yo, THC and HCA. Check if that one goes. Again, these hospital plays. Remember in the morning we saw a couple of them. All right, well, SPY 52-week high, 1%. You had your China deal stuff this morning, bro. I swear I just saw a head. Got him. Do you think Trump would bring back EV incentives for a stake in the companies? I mean, shit, bro, that's not a bad idea, but I don't know. I've never heard that. I never put that on the table, but I feel like we live in anything is possible, man. What did you say?
I'm tracking a big fucking tank in the mission area. Our troops are winning the fight. Push ahead.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, the SPY did just go crazy. Hold on. It's not even 10-minute rigged. Take a look. Oh, shit. I didn't mean to do that. I don't know. It could just be the 52-week breakout level. I'm not seeing any industry. It was led by Apple. Is it Staples? Nah, bro. What is it? I think it might just be Apple. Yeah, Nvidia's going, or AMD's going up too. I kept the other ones. The first ones are gone. But those actually had that little bit of a gain. But yeah. Other than that, you're hitting 52-week highs. I don't know. What did those, the Q plays? I think they moved. We talked about that in the morning. Yeah, capture D. D. Yeah, I think it's all the big tech, but like that was a pretty big move. There's even a couple of the small caps, but other than that, it's moving. So I don't think it's like a breaking news event. Don't we have Trump later today? But yeah, AMD waking up, Nvidia, really Apple. I think Apple is what gave you that move there into the close.
Be advised, you're leaving the combat area.
See, look at now we're dominating them, chat. That's all we were looking for. AMD Sovereign, yeah. That was even from hours ago. Look at that first big pop. That's why it's kind of odd, but a lot of things played like that, and then come to find out we have another AWS issue today. Jeez, I got lit up. Oh, nice. Yeah, you're still going up though on that candle. Again, everything at this point, I don't see Intel, but I do think you're getting a little bit more of a big tech lead. Someone trying to snipe it. How's that not a headshot, dude? Are you fucking me? Damn. Can't run me. Oh, nice. Yeah. Be careful with the sniper. XLB, only one red. Honestly, I think it's just the vibe from this morning. I think we didn't do much. Because, again, we were talking about the Qs and some of those other plays. They hit. That's what I'm saying. This fucker. Got him! You see that, Chad? Fuck off me. Let me find 1,000%. Oh, okay, he got me. Oh, he got me! Why can't I fucking look at this squad? Oh, he got me! I need a medic! Come on, don't let me die, bro. Why? I hear a lot of people getting revived. I'm not getting revived. Yeah, thank you, bro. You heard that bullshit. I heard a lot of order fills. I was not getting filled. SYY and Caesars. I think these are going to be your end of the day one. Look at travel. You have booking tomorrow morning. And then again, those hospital plays. Other than that, I think you rapparoony, Chattadoony. You should have. I told you an hour ago. You only got 20 minutes. Because I'm locked in. They won't let me out. They won't let me out. No, they won't let me out. I steady trying to find the long term. Why Josh play what he plays? The locked in ain't getting no closer. No matter how long the delay. The chat is holding. They keep on saving. And then they hating. And then they go ban me. Now they got locked in. They won't let me out. I'm sorry, guys. I need to. It flowed, though. It flowed. I mean, you know what I'm saying? They don't feel me. All right. Enough of the games. All right, that's it. We're done for the day. That was my battlefield. I might try to play one tonight. But if I play tonight, that means we have a watch list. Otherwise, I won't be home. Steady trying to find a motive. Long time's what I do. Dude. That's what I think y'all don't realize, man. If y'all be like trading stocks and you don't have fun, this is the worst job ever. That's what I've been trying to tell them, but they don't fucking feel me, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I do something that I get extremely stressed out and I take extremely serious, and then it don't even work good for me because I stress out so much about it. Like, why the fuck would you do that? You know what I'm saying? Why not just like, yeah, you could do anything except that. You don't have to do that. So enjoy it, brothers. But yeah, you should be wrapped up. I mean, like, I'm telling you, like, half of these plays, we already just have them. That's why it's not even like again, even the little melt up here at the day, we were talking about some cues earlier. Let me see, did those go up? 50%, motherfucker, 50%. So yeah, you can make it free if you want, or push it for the rest of this week in earnings. Yeah, bro. Don't be on edge. That's the emotional trap. That's it, bro. That's all you gotta do. They're talking about the China deal, so we'll see. Watch list for everybody? No. Come on. You guys, it doesn't matter how much you ask me, how much you tell me I changed, anything. I've made, that's it. You are now in my world. I reminded you at the beginning of the year. So the gate is closed. You either enjoy it or not. That's it. But I'm playing bad. You guys think I'm fucking around. I'm battlefielding. That's why too. I'm banning anybody. If I can't vibe, I'm not doing this because I want to. I only want to vibe. It's flow, my brothers. We need less crowding, and we need to vibe. If we can't vibe, like, do you see what I'm saying? I'm over here having a fucking blast. Some of y'all just way too fucking serious. And then you're serious, but you're not even bringing anything to the table. So we gotta, that's it, bro. The gate is closed. I've outlined it very clear. If you have not caught up, it's because you are not willing to catch up. So you have to go back and catch up, understand what's going on, use everything. I mean, today, if you woke up in the morning, I got you a 2,000%er. That news, even then, not only did you get the news, you knew I was buying, you saw my urgency, everything. And whether you were delayed, free or not, it does not fucking matter. Everyone had that opportunity, and that was a good one. That was a really good one on top of all the other ones. But everything else, I am expecting you to lock in on your own and be willing, but all my decisions have been made, and I respect some of you trying to change it, but like I was saying earlier, if y'all had that same energy towards like YouTube and some of the wrong shit that's happened, we wouldn't be in this situation. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. Some of y'all, man, if y'all just emailed fucking YouTube the way you fucking complained to me, I probably would have been a lot more grateful towards that, and I don't think we would even be dealing with some of the nonsense. But nah, you go for me instead of the problem, I can't help you. I really can't, bro. So yeah, but no watch list tonight unless you're on the locked in, but I wouldn't even call it a watch list. It's battlefield and chill. It really is, man. You could ask them. And I even told the locked in guys, I give you guys a lot of the info too. It's not like I'm trying to hide anything. I am just trying to naturally let it flow, let it receive, and do your thing, brother. But yeah, only 10 more minutes. I do need to go to the bathroom, so let me go potty. Steady trying to find a motive. Why hold what I hold? Oh, I love Akon, bro. You know that? We could have a blast with the Akon ones. Man, give me a fucking song. Okay. That's that, brother. Welcome to my world.
It's a call, baby. Feels like it's gonna be a good day. Satan, hold on by your crib, that's that. That's ours, why wait? Be great, that's that. No way, we changed, what's the plan? That's that. Out my way, that's the play. New game, that's that. Can't believe they mistook all my kindness. I can't believe they forsake all the guidance. I can't believe they couldn't see the timing. Father, think we should remind us. I'm free, no strings, no chains, that's that. One God, one king, one way, that's that. Sovereign, supreme, what you know about that? One thing before you leave, please don't come back. Never needed, then you needed Jesus. I'd rather have no friends than hang with demons. Your brother gonna show up when he needed, but can the two still walk with that agreement? Satan, hold on by your crib, that's that. That's ours, why wait? Be great, that's that. No way, we change, what's the plan? That's that. Out my way, that's the play. New game, that's that. Wanna gamble, that's a game for the gods. What's the matter? Thought you knew about the laws. Father, why do they complain about your laws? Ask for justice, but they made sure it was gone. So judgmental, I can see it in your eyes. Getting loud, but you were quiet when they lied. Kept it honest, but they only took in pride. Phone was lost, only needed 99. Father, forgive them, they don't know the things they done. They're not the pop because we learned it when we young.
Come on.
You could chase it, but I hope you know it wrong.
They don't feel me, dog. They don't feel me. That's all I'm saying, bro. Sometimes I will be saying the most craziest shit and get y'all the most thing, and all y'all will hear is the pride. That one's for you, animal. That's all they'll hear. That's what I said, bro. We gotta fix that. I ain't dealing with none of that shit. You know that, and you shouldn't either. None of you. If people act like that, you fucking cut it off and move, baby, right through the wall. That's what I'm talking about, Ben. Amen, dude. And that's why, man, I hope y'all are free and you're gonna enjoy freedom. And they come, oh, it's so fun. And that's why, man, don't hurt anybody. Don't, have your laws, have your rules, and do your thing, baby. It is the new pump it up. That's what somebody already told me. That's what Mitchie was saying on Mitchie Monday. But yeah, bro, that's it, bro. I don't know, Mitch. Is Mitch here? Because I was supposed to tell you guys last weekend. I wasn't here. But you got Mitchie Mondays. Y'all don't know about it. It's a real holiday. Every day he goes 6 miles. He goes for a 6-mile walk. I learned the other day that he does it barefoot before he got to the farm. He used to go barefoot run. I don't know if I was supposed to say that, but I think it's pretty impressive. I'm down. That's grounding. It's good grounding. It is. Mitch said it's the healthy pump it up. It's a good song. I like the lyrics. I think it's very positive, and it's good, bro. And it gets me excited. Woo! Yeah. Oh, Tencent looks like Apple, but I had Apple up the whole time leading. I think Apple is what caught. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's even going there. That's 10-minute rig, but and then Qualcomm. Oh, what the fuck? Qualcomm just glitched. It just showed me a high on Qualcomm, but it didn't. Yeah, well, you ripped in the morning, but now this is why, again, we got some of those cues. I was expecting something like this ahead of the earnings, but it just did it in the last 20 minutes. Like we're saying, man, just be careful about the whole China thing, because now, there's not so much room for, like, good and bad. It's pretty easy, and then by the time we get there, market's going to kind of react a certain way. So, either way, you guys are ready. I'd prepare for the rest of the earnings. I just told y'all, wrap it up. You had those earnings. You got UNH tomorrow morning. That's probably going to be the big one. So you better play it now or you wait till after. You guys want me to give you one? I could give you one. But I don't really like them. So that's the problem. I'll let you find it, I'll let you guys do it. Because you got to make the decision. There's like decent ones, but it also depends on what you think it's going to do. And you're going to have an idea. But then again, you could there's a lot of deep value, so I'll show you the one. So judgmental, I could see it in your eyes. If one was lost, don't we leave the 99? Oh, yeah. All right. What time? Yeah, you only got a couple more minutes. If one was lost, don't we leave the 99? Father forgive them, they don't know the things they done. AMD, oh dude, I have one of them, but I cut a good AMD. It was a small gain after they fucking lagged it, but I didn't want to take that risk on a short term. It was too big, and I lowered that. The other ones are still up. They're actually killing it. Holy fuck. All right, we'll hold those. You can make them free though. Up to you. I'm finalized. You can make the other ones. The Qualcomms are still 800% on the bid on the remaining ones. That was beautiful. Woo! But Rapparoony, Chattadoony, that's your final 5. The Spy's ripping. It's all earnings, motherfucker. That's it. You had the China gap, and now they're going to go at the last in the mornings and end of the day up until the buybacks resume, which will be after Wednesday and Thursday. And then again, if you last week on the watch list, and in general, even without the watch list, seasonality picks the fuck up from here. So, like we talked about, you have a couple plays in the cards. Like I told you, get ready for all of it. Get ready for the rotation out of momentum. Does that sound familiar? So, there you go. And now it's Mag 7 week, but it won't stay like that. It all depends on how it materializes. So, be wise and God bless America. Father, forgive them. They don't know the things they done. How much were those? All right, I made the AMD second one free. I want to hold it, but it's on the weekly. I don't like that. But all right, then. All right, baby. Yeah, AMD was good. I had some good ones there. I only took a small gain, but those would have done really well. But I'm not opposed to it. So judgmental, I could see it in your eyes. All right, hopefully you made all the other ones. You got some other good run-ups. Again, oh wait, you have UPS tomorrow too. So yeah, I think UPS, UNH, and the other ones are worth lottos if you want it. But yeah, Whirlpool, if Whirlpool does good, it'll really rip. But if there's nothing sexy, it's gonna stay trapped. There's some of these names that need a sexy report. I hope you guys know what I'm talking about. So you should understand their context. But yeah, if you got to know which is which. And then a lot of these plays that we talked about in the morning are just going fucking nuts right now. Yeah, they waited all day. Qualcomm. It did die, but that's still a historic day. But yeah, we top ticked it perfectly. I mean, am I lying or? I got it here. I made it one free over here, and then I was out of the big one here, like no exaggeration. And then yeah, I got one more set that was already free from here. So it's actually free. Look at that, man. So yeah. I don't know if that's humble or not, though. I don't want to offend anybody. But then again, I mean, I do think objectively that was a borderline perfect play when we're talking 3,000%. So judgmental, like I say, yeah, in your eyes. Getting loud, but you quiet when they lied. I like SMCI, but I don't know if those are still in play. Yeah, that one's going too, man. They all did. Everybody but Intel. All right, guys. Well, you do not have much time remaining. I hope your day is good. You hope the chat who asked about the best time to trade took the advice. I do too, man. I do too. Even then, that last hour right there was pretty hot. But I think it will be like this for a little, and then we'll see what happens after, all of the earnings. I think that'll be an interesting point. Paramount to cut 1,000 jobs. And you only have 1 minute! Go, 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 go. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and gals, time to wrap it up. Bring it home. Finalize those plays. Speak now or forever hold your peace. Shares, options, futures, earnings are tomorrow. They were today. You'll even get some after the bell. So make up your mind. Or other than that, man, very, very big week. China, Powell, earnings, Mag 7. You have everything. So wrap it up. Less than 10 seconds. If you're on the delay, you're probably going to realize this sooner or later. But 3, 2, 1. Ding 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 ding. Oh no, let's go. Chatadonia. Chatadonia. We did it. We made it, baby. 7 hours on what a Monday. Well, tell me that wasn't a fucking Monday, huh? That was a Monday for ya. On a very big week, baby. I'm glad to share it with you. Thank you for vibing, bro. You know what I'm saying? All of y'all who just flow with me. I love you. You know that, bro? I hope you have as much fun as I do. You gonna make as much as I do too, baby. Let's go. Lock in. Get the long term. All of it. GG, baby. God bless you and thank you. That's what I'm talking about. I see y'all. Thank you for not getting banned. Thank you for following the rules. Thank you for being a part of it, baby. That's what I'm talking about. God bless Chatadonia. Even the non-members. Listen, bro. If you a non-member, you gotta hit these plays, dog. You gotta hit the long term, dog. Believe me, dog. All y'all listen. I love you. But you gotta lock in. You gotta make a choice. You gotta decide. You gotta really learn. Good game, baby. And get 10%. Get the long term. Get the crit. That's that, baby. GG. I love you. Praise Jesus. Jesus, the King. The way, the truth, and the light. Good game. Give me the rock. You won't see me a lot. Monday through Friday, you need me. Let's talk. Why is Hertz going up?
Hey, man. Plans if you wait for perfection. Niggas to the down, man. We
God bless America.
In the covers. 2020 election. Live in the hills, but still get spread. Started with a little, but I still reinvesting. Fear how I feel, then you quit. Some economical shit, don't be arrested. Came up to the lead from behind like I'm Biden. Trump make a tweet, I got riches to the down. Hold it down, we gon' get it. Hey, man. That sound like opportunity. Actually, it feel like opportunity. You feel the wind? Nah, you don't feel me, dog. It's a call, baby. Get that armor, keep it shining. Let's go.
Dog, I feel like if I wrote a book, people would still get mad. Like, what do you mean I gotta fucking read it? The fuck, Josh? You changed! What do you mean I gotta fucking read the fucking what?
Am I mad?
Wow.
Are you fam or just
acting it? No, I talk a lot, but I always keep passing it. Gotta keep it in the roto.
We are not the same like
rice is not risotto.
All the real ones,
Google it.
Always no photos. Hit the market crash, stop backing, I'm the go-to. Just because you know me, that don't mean that I'ma know you. Man, talk stops non-stop, I am really him. If your name not Ben, we ain't really friends. Franklin at the end if you ain't getting that. I think all y'all do sedatives.
or worse, I hope it's not hereditary. You ride the wave, but I invented it. I saved, and then I started lending it. Make trades, then I put it to another crib. That's a formula I did my whole life. My bro knew I was quick, so he taught me how to fight. Said you being followed if they take 3 rights. If they don't want your chain, then they want your life. So I go and share both of those. If you kill me or you rob me, either way the money overflows. All about $1, you can tell my heart is really cold. Something in my head, cause my soul is getting really old. Don't let a gamble tie your mind up. Nah, don't let a bitch fuck your life up. It's true, nothing good happens after night, bro. Money is fun, son, I hope you made your mind up. Tell me who the line up, show me where you find her. You can have a rollie, it don't matter when your time up. Handed him a Bible when he asked for a light, bro. We are not the same, like a lion's not a tiger. The difference is the difference. That's my old bitches shit, that's my new bitch. That's the YouTube and the Twitch. From the hills to the trench, in the game to the bench. The difference make the man.
The difference make the man, bro. The difference is the difference. Well, yeah, Whirlpool, it was good, but the full year guide is pretty much smack dab in line. They killed it on the quarter. They did a couple billion above, or a couple $100 million above. EPS was a smash, but then full year EPS is right in the middle, 7 versus 6 to 8, and then 15.8 is the full year guide. So it was good, but that's how they reported last time. They kill it on the quarter, but then the guidance either goes down or stays the same. But it wasn't bad. So we'll find out. Hot dog. China? Why you go down, China? Am I mad or just passionate? Are you fam or just acting it? What? We could go back in time. He said 2019 in this one. Listen to it. You'll hear it, bro. Hell no. 3 to 7, dog. All I do is pass, bro. Baby. Why you getting mad? I need you to score, dog.
Shit.
I need them to score! Long term!
Place code. I just bought that shit on Mars, thank you. I need a hate to take it far, make moves. Like somebody trying to take it out, plays fool. You just score on Mars, fast about space code. I just bought that shit on Mars, thank you. I need a hate to take it far, make moves. Like somebody trying to take it out, plays fool. You just score on Mars, fast about. Looking like I'm homeless, but I'm worth a couple million. Put a little in the options and a lot into a billion. It be dropping, it be popping, watch me profit off the difference. They be constant with the talking, how I know they never did it. Might think I'm a villain, see I made a killing, but I pay a lot of taxes while my car $250,000. Different way to brag, yeah, my swag a little different. Get a different kind of bag, houses flipping, years dripping. I get the bag, I reinvest. That 3 to 7, I manage risk. Got single fams in the pot to mix. I knock it down and build again. Hey, hate this shit to God, cause nobody gave me shit, but he gave me lots of problems. Overcoming was a gift. If you learn it there of life, easy part is getting rich. Learned it as a little guy, you bought up stats and let them rent. Hey, space code. I just bought this shit on Mars, thank you. I need a hate to take it far, make moves. Like somebody trying to take it out, plays fool. You just scoring Mars, past the bar, space code. I just bought this shit on Mars, thank you. I need a hate to take it far, make moves. Like somebody trying to take it out, plays fool. You just scoring Mars, past the bar. Ask a lot of questions, but they think I know it all. You ain't gotta like the message, but cannot deny it's raw. Everybody want the credit, but don't got collateral. I could tell you didn't get it, trying to run before you crawl. Told them that I'm chillin', already made $1 million. I came up with a system, I can run it while I'm sitting. I always beat the market, cause the market got a rhythm. I can show you how I did it, but can't make you make decisions. I get the bad, I play defense. Don't need the flash, just fun, demands. I get they mad, they really pissed. We turn the life from a little bit. Knock me down, I'm back again, can kill me, I'm the cockroach. My life had lots of ups and downs, I'm comfortable with all of those. I look around and see these cleanses feeling like a carnival. They showing off on Instagram, I'm showing kids what's possible. Space code, I just bought that shit on Mars, thank you. I need a hate to take it far, make moves. Like somebody trying to take it out, plays fool. You just score Mars, past the bar, space code. I just bought that shit on Mars, thank you. I need a hate to take it far, make
young
moves.
uncle,
like
young old uncle, bro. I don't know how to describe it.
Just score Mars, past the bar.
Amen. What's this? This came up? Yeah, look, wow, this is amazing.
People who you started your life off with and what success does to them. People look at you strange saying you changed, like you worked that hard to stay the same, like you're doing all this for a reason. And what happens most of the time, people change. People change around you because they start treating you different because of your success. So you are changing. You don't change who you are, the core of who you are, the things you believe, the things you love, and the things you die for, and your principles. You don't change that, but you're going to change who you are. You're going to change. You know, you can't do the same things that you can't hang on the corner. Some people may not be comfortable with that.
My brothers, I feel like Scarface, dog. I don't think he even said it. But the world is yours, brother. Not all of you. Nah, I know, that's the truth. Who wants it? That's all, man. That's all. That's all, man. Do you want it? You want to? Jay-Z was born in 1969. That's crazy. That's crazy, actually. Yeah, dog. Yeah, it's game time. Okay? You can see the blimp, but be careful. I'm being serious, dog. That's why I told y'all, when you encounter the power, if you don't know what you're doing with it, it's going to turn into evil. It's going to turn into darkness. Okay? But when you know you're encountering the power, and you know what you're doing with it, my brother, you're going to build in the light. You know, I don't know if they feel me, bro. I don't want the world. I want the kingdom. I know. I had this talk this weekend, actually. I was explaining it. Because I'm telling you, I just told you guys about the AI thing. I have something crazy. But like I'm saying, I like how it's all played out, bro. It's funny because, and that's why I'm saying there's a boundary, bro. That's it. There's a fat line in the sand. It's either God or I don't want anything except God. I'm telling you. Go read Matthew 10 again. Go read it again. You pick, brother. But I'm telling you, it's those of you who don't want it, you're going to get it. It's very simple. If you want it, you're not going to get it. Does that make sense? If I tell you all the money in the world, all the power, everything especially money though. If all you want is money, I think you'll get a little bit of it, but you won't get the real money. Does that make sense? It's so easy, but it's so dumb. It's very simple. You don't get it. You got it. If you don't want it, you're going to get it. If you're not, think about it. You're not willing to wage war, to hurt others, you're going to get it. I can't explain it. It's not like I'm restricted, but it sounds so cliche. And that's why I'm saying and I don't know if y'all believe me, brother. I have nothing. I am nothing. It's all Jesus. And I don't know how to explain this where it's like, bro, you speak in authority. That's all it is. Not even speak, but you live, you speak, you do, you act. That's why I'm telling you, bro, anything bad energy, get it away from you. All you have to do, listen, if motherfuckers go crazy, right? And you see, oh my gosh, they acting so crazy. All of it. You know what you do? When they go, all you have to do is step aside. Does that make sense? That's all you have to do. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, nope, dodge, just get out the way. Not like get out the way of me. Like I'm saying, and that's why if you think I'm going crazy, you should just step away. Because my crazy will hit you. And vice versa. The evil, the world, that's all you just step away, bro. You let them go crazy. Let them do whatever they want. Your job is to stay out of it. Do you understand? And it's one of the easiest, hardest steps. Just wait and just step aside. Just let it go. So yeah, man. I don't know. I have another thing I want to tell y'all. You know, I don't think it's my place to even say it, but I believe it. And it's going to piss some of y'all off. I think it'll piss some of y'all off, but I believe it's true. Do you think now is the time? I think we can. I don't know. Let me see. How many of you are in here? Wait, what? Did it end? Huh? Wait. I'm so confused. Am I still live? Am I live on the other one? Wait, where's Philo? I don't see the Philo. Oh, it's not showing me a view count. Oh, there it is. Oh, wow, that's a lot of you. Still, that's good, though. 6920. That's one of the view counters says. That's funny. All right, are you ready? This is going to piss so many people off. But that's not my intention. I think it's the truth. And this is why it's really bothering. And it's not really about me. But like I said, brothers, we must clear the way. And I hope I could help with clearing the way and giving the truth. Where are all of my African American, my black young men? Where are you? Are you in here right now? I know we have a lot in here. And I want to speak to you. And actually not even just the men, even the women. I'm telling you. You have no idea, bro. Yes, you're here? Good. Amen, brother. Good. I don't know. They're on a delay, so I'm going to talk to you guys. Okay? Because I'm going to tell you the truth. Do you know the Bible? And think about what Jesus and all of the Word, and it talks. It talks about a people on fire, a group of people that go through stuff. My brothers, I hope you know you have more to gain from the Bible than anybody. And that's why I think the white liberal is misleading the black community. I really do believe that. And that's why I said people will get mad. I didn't think you guys were going to get mad at me. I think the white people are going to get mad at me when I tell them the truth. You guys don't realize. If the Bible was written for anybody, and if it had a group that had benefits in there, it is for the black community. Those are the people that think about it. That's why it's annoying because, I agree with a lot of the facts, the reality, what we have done to the black population, how we have literally enslaved. And again, I don't know why I say we, because I'm a little Egyptian boy, but I do feel like Western culture and the way that they have all gone, it's true. You see what I'm saying? But sadly, again, ask Malcolm X, brother. The white liberal has used your guys' pain for their own good. That's why I'm saying this, like Obama shit and all of it. And I hope y'all realize it, because if anything, fuck the politics too, man. The Republicans will sell you out as well. They just want $1. Let's be real, okay? But I'm telling you, I don't care about Republican or Democrat. I care about the Bible. There's a reason why even black communities, before culture, before this weird Western culture of what we have today, bro, there is a reason. The word is in the black community. Tell me I'm wrong. I know a grandma and you guys have it in your communities. It is sad that they try to twist it, because I'm like, bro, if anybody benefits, and if the Lord speaks of a people on fire in a group, and that's why I'm saying I think you guys are very critical to the change that is going to be happening in this world. And I think the Lord has a lot for the black community. And if anybody has gone through, again, the suffering, and think about it, it's true. And that's why I'm saying, unfortunately, these people have used your struggle, and it's so annoying. Like, that's what I'm saying, bro. You go watch the videos and you see it, how they go and switch sides just because of politics, but they use your guys' struggle to hide behind it. But that's why I'm saying it's correct in the sense of what the issues are real and the issues are correct. But that's why, man, I don't know what I'm trying to say, except for just like I'm told you earlier today, the Spirit says come. That's it. And I think you guys are called, and if anybody, just go read those promises that I believe in. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what it is. Yeah, I know, Zeb, you're going to tell me I'm not supposed to say that, but I don't care. I think it's the truth. That's what I think it is. And that's the problem, is that groups and individuals, they will try to use what you have in your advantage to either say, no, we all have to be as one, or no, it's all of this stuff, bro. And that's why I'm just saying, who are the people on fire? Who are the people that are literally been oppressed? What does the Bible say? Oh, man. But I think it's so special. Do you understand? So I hope you guys can receive this. All of you, white, black, Mexican, it don't matter, bro. But it's like, for real, dude. And that's why I think they want to destroy and get in the way of what you guys have promised. And I think they want to take your guys' promise. That's what it is. They want to hide behind your struggle, your history, what you guys are entitled to, and then they want you to do it like this. Let's tag on these people and these. No, it's you. It's the black community. So I think it's very special, bro. Michael 10? No, Matthew 10. Matthew 10. I don't know. I think it will relate to what I'm saying a little bit, but just in general, bro. I don't think I'm not black. I'm not going to be your guys' leader of some social movement, but I am human. And I think we all are. I'm Middle Eastern, baby. And I don't know, bro. I love, that's why you guys know it too, man. You guys know where I stand with it. And I have a heart for everybody. And if anything, I think my culture that I grew up with, it is more Mexican, Latino, and black than anything else. So I love that. And I think I love everything about these communities. And that's why it's like, dude, I don't like seeing what people are doing. And I think it's actually kind of annoying, but it's not even about that. My eyes were opened to a promise. You know what I'm saying? And I think you guys have a special promise, and don't let anybody try to take that, let alone try to twist it. And that's what I'm saying. Don't believe me? Go look. And there's a reason why the black community, y'all have been carrying the Bible longer than anybody. You know that, right? That's what I'm saying. And with real truth. And y'all held it. And that's why it's like, I don't know, man. Part of the revival, I believe the black community is going to be one of the most critical parts of it. Do you understand? Think about it. Go look. Even history will agree with me. Because I'm like, dude, it's actually amazing. So, and that's why it's like, what do you mean? We're like, I think black excellence is real, and I like it. And I think excellence in general. I've even called for Chad excellence. And that's why I'm saying, like, when you see it, bro. And it's real. But that's why, again, dude, I already know this conversation is making some people uncomfortable, but that's the truth. That's what it is. So, long story short, don't let me rant away. I'm just saying, the black community will be one of the most pivotal for this revival. And you guys, it hinges on the black community. And if anybody has a benefit in that book that I believe so much in, it is for the black community. For you guys my God is not a liar, dude. And y'all, if anybody has gone through it, and that's what I'm saying, they have taken, I can go for days. So yeah, man, I love y'all, okay? That's it. I'm going to just leave it at that before I go. And I'm going to keep going, but I do got to get going. So I love you all, everybody. Don't matter what you are. Don't matter. But I know everybody has something. That's what I told you guys with the battlefield, dog. Everybody has a role to play. Every single person. And everybody has more, less entitlement as well as responsibilities. And I don't mean entitlement in a bad way. So I hope you guys all understand that. And that's why it's like, if you're children of the light or not. And in the part of this, bro, and then this revival that we got going on, man, I hope you know what we have coming. For real. And that's why everybody who wants it, if you're willing, you will be a part of it. And you are going to be, again, I think some are going to play a very pivotal role. So, Chad, keep being blessed, baby. Keep being blessed, and may the Lord be with all of y'all. And I look forward to another good day. You know what I'm saying? So on that note, let's see. I'll give you one more. We have to watch it. Watch out, it's going to be a little loud. I already know. That intro get loud, bro. But peace, baby. Finger to the sky. To God be the glory. Let's go. Let's get the money now, son. Racist. I love blue faces. I love lawn term. You are called, Brad. Children of the light. Peace.
And the Oscar goes to...
And you think he was as sharp as you?
I said I had not seen decline. And I hadn't.
at that point.
You did not see any decline from 2024 Joe Biden to 2021 Joe Biden?
Not when I said that. You know, the thing is, he was sharp. He was on his feet. 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 I saw it.
I think she's the reason there are directions on a shampoo bottle. Our plan for dealing with her is called Operation Let Her Speak.
Breaking news this morning, NYC residents stay safe. Dick riding is at an all-time high. Broke boys are on the rise. Pieces are not hitting, and the plugs have the same work.
Breaking news, everything is bad. It's just as terrible as you imagined, and probably worse. With more, we go to Tom Lee Cruz. Tom Lee.
We're all in danger, Dan Lee.
Jesus Christ, what can we do?
Absolutely nothing.
It was good knowing you, Tom Lee.
I can't say the same.
That was unnecessary. We're just now getting in reports that all the children have exploded. They will be missed. Let's check in with Olivia Lee Rodrigo. Olivia Lee, where are you?
That's none of your business. Do you hear that? Cut the music. Do you hear that?
What do you hear?
That's the sound of us slowly dying. Can you hear it?
I can hear it. It's louder in my left ear.
Olivia Lee Rodrigo reporting
I actually
from
have
where
some
I
more
am.
questions for you. Okay, we're going to go to Kevin Lee Costner, who has more with politics.
No, I don't.
Hey man, it's a cop. 2020. Check me. Racist, I love blue faces. Let's face it, won't do Nathan. I'm making all new statements. Stay patient, my moves Jason. Been banking on puss lately. Win-win, what I do mainly. You could tune in, watch it move, baby. Turn YouTube to a new station. First off, got one thing. Fuck y'all like you ain't got dreams. Tough talk, but little small things. They slip on me like a box spring. Hot jinx, y'all saying the same. No, I blow in Jesus' name. I thinking that, cause then I had to pay a killer every day. Don't hesitate, you meditate, I call it pray. You scared of me, if you feel like pray. Don't be a demon in Jesus' name. Got lots of money, that's the preacher's name. No, I'm kinda funny, but could teach you things. Your mouth is running, but didn't hear a thing. That's kinda funny, they tryna teach me things. They still asleep, but don't believe in dreams. Speak of kings, I did a solo man, and I don't own a man, but I own the pad, and my bitch is bad, but that on all the land, all the continents, and I contend this shit. They tryna test the shit, but won't take a sit. Only command the men, send the older shit. You know I know my shit, like the older kids. I'm like an older prince, I whip an older pen. Hot racist, I love blue faces. Let's face it, won't do nothing. I'm making all new statements. Stay patient, my moves Jason. Been banking on push lately. Win-win, what I do mainly. You could tune in, watch it move, baby. Turn YouTube to a new station.
Let's send it over to our senior correspondent, Nicole Minaj.
Look at this chart. Let's bring it up.
What am I looking at here?
I don't know, but it doesn't look good.
That looks bad.
Yeah, it's probably bad.
Let's go to our eye in the sky, Timothy Chalamet. Timothy.
Man, I am so high up right now.
You are in a helicopter.
I didn't know that when I got in. I thought it was a weird car.
What do you see up there?
Everything. It's too much. We were never supposed to see this. I need to go back down.
You stay right there. We're going to go to commercial.
Fuck y'all, I'm back again. They say I'm lucky, they keep on happening. They say I talk a lot and I'm rambling, but they listen to litter and this a big ass plan. Sit your bitch ass down, don't get back up. Don't need good luck, I ain't got no fucks, cause I got nothing to give. I need another crib, you need to pay your rent and get off my dick. You fake bitch, two-facing, clout chasing and truth hating. Your mouth moves, but you ain't do Nathan. You a damn fool, but still school hating. Do you, I ain't complaining, I'm just saying your life's wasted. My month pay is your life statement, that's a weird flex, that's motivated. Racist, I love blue faces. Let's face it, won't do Nathan. I'm making all new statements. Stay patient, my moves Jason. Been banking on push lately. Win-win, what I do mainly. You could tune in, watch your move, baby. Turn YouTube to a new station.
Terrible.
And we're back. Let's check in with Morgan Lee Freeman with sports. Morgan Lee.
I just want to take this sports time to say that whatever you hear about me in the next 24 hours is completely false.
140
People are
versus
say
190
things and
$2.
have documents and recordings to back up what they say, and
revenue,
it's just not real. You should believe me and not their solid evidence. Knicks take it by 2.
This is when champions are born.
Monday through Friday, baby. 30 minutes before open. Come. God bless y'all.
God bless y'all. Finger to the sky.
Quit bullshit.
Tell him, Bernie.
Quit playing with yourself. Tell the fucking truth. Truth will set you free. So you play game. I ain't Bernie Mac, ain't playing no goddamn game.
Bye.